Sitting around the ballroom, they're talking about tomorrow when they're taking Johnny away. Said he wasn't no good, never done the things that he should. That's all the judge had to say. He went in the army when he was 18. Crazy young Irish and mean. Took a kid who was half gone all the way to be wrong with bloodlust and them 16s.
All right, we're back. Danny,
What's up, buddy?
what's going on? We got special guests back in the house. Holiday
Correspondents.
correspondents. Lots of jobs at
Pulling the cork.
Pulling the cork. Yeah.
Incorporated.
Yeah. Director of Agriculture got named last week. You know, you just apply, you just apply for something and we'll find a place for you, you know what I mean? Pretty easy
We don't
place to
turn
work
away
at.
many people.
Yeah, Jonathan Clark and Matthew Fitzmaurice.
Attaboy.
What's going on, guys?
Not much. We're going to talk about Christmas today. I love it. Fucking psyched.
Fire it up.
Christmas partied all weekend.
Did we ever?
You and
Those
I,
watching at home, I am enjoying a nice cold Coca-Cola, no free ads, but that's what
Yeah,
was available.
it is.
It didn't have alcohol in it.
Yeah. So Friday night, huge holiday stroll in my neighborhood. We were the last stop. So by the way, I have an unbelievable porta potty outside. You've been
Yeah.
in there. Clarky just used it.
Yeah.
It is fucking clean as a whistle. It is awesome.
Yeah, when we're going to talk about it, but when I came to get you on Saturday,
Yeah.
I didn't know what I was looking at. I was like, why do you have a porta potty in here? But that is like, then he told me the price, and I was like, it's fucking worth this
Dude,
weight.
I'm
worth
so
this weight in
mad they're
gold.
taking it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so fucking pissed. I got to give it back.
How much was it?
It's $212 for the weekend.
Nice.
That's a
Something like
fucking
that.
Yeah, it's
steal.
not bad.
Yeah. And like,
You don't want people trampling through your
well, that
house.
was the thing. We only have
Holiday
one
Porch Fest.
Yeah, we only have one bathroom upstairs. And so last year, dude, one of my buddies who I think was on fucking mushrooms went in the house and was like trying to meet my kids. I'm like, get out of here, dude. What are you doing? Like, fuck off.
Here's a good question. So obviously you had to move all your cars in the driveway. Did he just like back it up because like it's pretty deep in your yard?
Oh, yeah, no, they bring it out. He just wheels it out on like a fucking dolly.
Really?
Yeah, it's crazy. And then tomorrow they empty it and then they fucking take it, basically.
Nice.
So, I mean, by the way, that's probably the guy's best empty of the day. It's like fucking 9 girls pissed in there, basically.
You ever?
know what I mean?
I mean, we do know one person that cleans porta potties for a living, but majority of these people, you ever see them?
Yeah, they're
Hills
not-
have eyes.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna
they-
take a 70-pound smash in that thing. Make
Like
it
the
a
one you
little
took at the
hotter.
steakhouse when we were in Vegas.
make it a little hotter.
Maybe even a little heavier.
But we went, so I got obviously absolutely buckled
Yeah.
that night. And we had like shots. We were doing shots in here. I was in here till 2:30 or whatever. And then on Saturday, I woke up. I was not feeling well. Like when you showed up to pick me up, I felt really bad. And we went to the North Shore Beefs like holiday party fundraiser.
Yep.
Absolutely epic time. Matthew Fitzmaurice was asked for. I got asked 3 times.
I'm
Like,
bummed. I'm bummed I missed it.
Yeah.
But I
It's
had
a good time.
family obligations.
Yeah. Shit
Yeah.
happens.
I had an absolute blast.
I
We saw
always
our
like-
crew.
I don't know. I just always think Beverly is farther than it really is. It's not bad to get to. Like
No, it's not a bad ride.
It just
95 Rantoul Street. There's a free ad for
Yeah,
it.
there you go.
Set
But
Coastal
it's
Mass
just
Brewing.
fucking so easy to
The
get
beer's
to.
great there. I got some of their 4-packs. We saw Andy. We saw all the guys. It was a fucking awesome time. Met some of the people I hadn't met yet.
Yep.
Met Mo Morrill from
Yep.
the Mo Beer podcast, whatever it is. He's a great guy. Fucking awesome guy. He's like one of the guys that's like kind of my age or like a little bit older than me. So like I feel like we're like the adults in that room. Justin Pike, met him.
Absolute
Dude,
mitts
kid's
on that
hands
guy.
are bigger than my
Yeah.
head.
Dude, I
I've never
shook
met
this
him.
You
kid's...
never met him?
No, I've never
Dude.
met him.
So he was there the last time. He was there, but he
Yeah.
kind of just like
Oh,
stayed.
did I? Oh, I did meet him. Yeah, I did
he was
meet him.
kind of just in the corner.
Sorry, Justin.
But
I
I,
remember
shook
you.
his hand for the first time yesterday, and I was like, it was like Yogi Berra's fucking catches mitt, dude. It was fucking
Dude, Pig
bananas.
cracks me the fuck up, right? I'm talking to him, and he's like, so he like, I think I like introduced myself to him, but then he was like, oh, I'll send it to you on Messenger. I'm like, I don't think I'm friends with this kid on Facebook. So, anyways, he sends me this message on Facebook. So I'm like,
He'll
so he's
find
like,
you.
yeah. But then I'm like, hey, you should come on the podcast sometime, and just fucking shoot the shit. He's like, yeah, I want to come on. He's like, I want to talk sports. You guys want to talk sports? I'm like, I guess so. I don't know. I'm like, you guys,
Bayless.
it just cracked me up. It's like, you want to come on? Yeah, like, this is what I want to talk about, by the way. Justin Pike, I love you. I'm Justin
Not
Pike.
coming on for any nonsense.
No,
We're
I'm a
talking
big,
sports if
I'm a
I'm there.
fucking big Justin Pike guy. Anyways, absolute blast. Then we went to Dossie's.
Yeah,
I
my sister had a party.
Way past my expiration date at that point.
I had to rally.
Yeah.
Because I was
You seem like you rallied.
I did.
Oh, you were in full
I saw a
effect.
video.
I did rally, but I I just we'll get to what I did this weekend as well. But a little fast forward, I just left my sister's house, same sister. Her they had a gender reveal party.
Yep.
She's having a daughter, and
Congratulations.
Darcy was there, just like mixing the drinks. A lot of people left a lot of shit there.
Yeah.
So she's stacked.
Yep.
She's like, "You want drinks?" And I'm like, "No, I don't." She's like, "You're a fucking weirdo. Like,
Yeah.
well, you never say no." And I'm
Yeah.
like, and I'm not hungover. My body is just in shambles.
No, you know what it is? I got a bunch of shit I got to get done tomorrow too.
Yep.
And I'm like, I'll just, like I work for myself, so it's like if I don't want to do anything, I just don't do it. That happens a lot, kind of.
Yeah.
So like, I got to kind of like keep my shit together. Also, I want to give a shout out to my friend's wife, Casey Stratford, who I fucking love. This woman,
Yep.
right? She's Alabama born and raised. She said she's listening to Pulling the Cork, walking around. I'm like, welcome to the fucking crew. She is an absolute legendary person. I've partied with this woman many times. She's awesome.
So you had posted it last week. Some of our stats that we
Yeah.
got. 13 countries we're in.
Yeah, we're in 13 countries.
We are fucking world travelers.
Tons of women, by the way. We
Yeah.
have a lot of female corkers, and I love it.
That's great.
We love women. And they love us. You know what I'm talking about, Fritzy? Anyway, so heard for certain today, no question about that. You know what the best part about having you guys on the show is that like usually I write out all these notes of shit.
We don't have to
I'm
do
like,
that.
we don't need
We
that
don't need to
today.
do
This
that.
is not going to be necessary. We're talking about, first of all, Christmas fucking writes itself.
Yeah.
I mean,
Best.
you know what I
Best.
mean?
One thing I did love about last night was like my sister hires a bartender and she was awesome. She was aces.
Yeah, she's great.
But she was like, "What do you want to drink?" And I was like, "What do you want to make?" And she was like, "Got it." And she made me this fucking. So she did make the rum chowder with the.
Yep.
And that was a big
Fireball.
hit. That was a big hit. But she made me something with like candy cane sprinkles in it, dude. I felt like a kid at Christmas. Like it was just phenomenal. And I was like, I need another one. And then I switched to Captain and Coke, and then that's where it got dangerous.
Yeah.
Blast off.
We were. I think I put it on my Snapchat, but I had control of the music, and for whatever reason, I was like, now seems like a good time to put on the best of Whitney Houston.
Yeah.
And I just went to town.
Dude, I saw you fucking breakdancing in front of the weather report.
That was, I didn't notice it when I was taking the video of you, but the fucking weatherman was on in the background the whole
Yeah.
time.
It looked like I was in front of a green screen with him.
You should get a job at Channel 7.
Yeah.
I
would
didn't
love
even see
I
the
watch
weather.
that
I
every
couldn't
day.
take my eyes off of Danny Sweatpants.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Everybody was looking for, somebody wrote on there, like, you definitely are Irish, I guess, huh?
That just doesn't exist.
Hey, you know what? It works.
We're certain on that. I got a fucking basketball team full
I
of
know,
kids.
exactly. You got a harem of kids. I don't think that's the right way to use the word
No,
harem,
I
but
don't-
that's
I don't
fine.
think I would-
Harem's like prostitutes, I think, right? All right, you got a gaggle of kids. How do you like that?
sure.
All right. All right, I'll start with one. Best Christmas gift you ever received.
Ooh, baby. That's
I know what mine is. I'll start
good.
because I thought of this morning. My parents definitely always came through with like basically what I wanted, but like now I want to remind the people at home because in Fitzy, you're close. You guys are closer to my age than Danny. Back when you were like looking for a video game or a toy or a Nintendo, there was no fucking Amazon shit. You had to go and show up on Monday morning and hope they just got the truck there,
On
right?
Home, yep.
It was like Jingle All the Way, looking for Turbo
So,
Man.
only game I was fucking dying
That's
for.
a bricks and fucking big.
The game I was dying for that year was Double Dragon for Nintendo.
Oh, great game, dude.
Great fucking game, right? I used to fucking pump more quarters into that thing than whatever. I don't want to be I don't want to go hammers on everybody here, but I put a lot of quarters in that machine.
Yeah.
Anyways, we went to so I go through my gifts. Fucking dude, like skateboard, couple other things. I'm like, no fucking Double Dragon. Go into my stocking, which is just candy and shit usually. Very fucking bottom of the stocking. My motherfucking wedged that fucking game in there.
Hell yeah.
And I was like fucking Yukon Cornelius, fucking psyched. Like I just
The very last gift that you got.
yeah. Was the fucking game, and it was fucking amazing. I
Seems
so
like it was a
fucking psyched.
setup, though, dude. Like, yeah.
Oh yeah, they totally worked me over, dude. They totally worked me over. You know.
Nobody goes for the stocking first.
Nobody.
No, that's like it's
You kind of almost forget about the stock.
Yeah, you get a bottle of
do
Bird
it at the
Plus
end.
candy.
There's
Plus, dude. What a fucking reference.
Plus.
Couple fucking 3 packs of certs.
Yeah. You know you went to the dollar store for your shit. And then, boom, you pull out fucking Double Dragon.
I know.
at the bottom.
That's
It was
a
fucking
score, dude.
sick. It was a
Emotional
score.
roller coaster.
Yeah, it was a roller coaster. All right, Danny, what do you got?
So I don't know if it's just more memorable because it's fucking well noted that we were piss poor growing up, me and my mother, when it was just us. And one year, we didn't even have a tree. So me and my friend decided that we were just going to go to this was Christmas Eve. We didn't have a tree. And we were going to go hop the fence and steal a Christmas tree. Now, so that was done. Dragging it down the street, like a half a mile. It was it's something I remember, like, vividly. And my mother was like, I only got to give you one gift this year. And I was like, it is what it is. At this time, I was like 12, maybe 13. It was just a shit year. And so she comes out with this fucking box. It was a big box. And I think I had just mentioned to her when I saw the commercial, I was like, I think I want that, like, for Christmas. And I'll never forget it. It was $111. Because I remember it was like, you do your installments and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Dude, remember the fucking man-made jacuzzi you could put in your bathtub?
I do.
Tiny bubbles. Dude, she let me open. For whatever reason, we were watching, like, fucking A Christmas Story. She's crushing Carlo Rossi wine. And it was just an emotional day because she didn't have a pot to piss in, and I only got one gift that year.
Yeah.
And we were up till like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. So it was Christmas, but it was early.
Sure.
Like, you know what I mean? And she was like, why don't you open it now? And I opened it, and I fucking bawled my eyes out because I was like, hell yeah. What did I do at 3 o'clock in the morning? Took a fucking jacuzzi in my tub, dude. It was awesome.
I bet it was great.
It was fucking awesome.
Yeah, I bet it was great.
And my mom had like she had a bum ankle.
Yeah.
She fractured 100 times, got pins, all that shit, so she walked with a limp. Dude, she used that thing. It was like a dual fucking present. She would just sit on the toilet ripping her Virginia Slims with her foot in the tub, going to town with this fucking man-made jacuzzi. Shit was sick, dude. So it really wasn't like a toy. It was more like...
Yeah, it was like a thoughtful gift at
awesome.
a time that you needed something,
Yeah.
and like
it was
not easy
the
to
only
get something.
gift. I probably would have got the Per Plus too, but no one thinks about the stock.
Great.
All right, Clark, what do you got?
Dude, I'll never forget, I got the game Crossfire.
Crossfire!
Oh my God.
Were you about to say it?
Rocky took mine.
Get out of here.
I swear to God, you took mine.
Yeah, I got Crossfire, and I got another one though.
I got another one too.
I got the Ghostbusters fire station.
Don't fucking do it again.
But this is with Ecto 1, but I got Crossfire, and it turned out to backfire because those little metal
BBs.
BBs. I ended up getting them fired at me all Christmas long and stuff like
They're
that.
bigger than BBs too. They're like hefty ball bearings.
Oh, yeah. They're like
They
exactly
hurt,
ball
dude.
bearings.
They hurt.
They do.
And but yeah, I'd have to say that's one of the greatest. And the Per Plus stuffed in the stocking. And
I still can't get over that reference, dude.
Yeah.
Because he's absolutely right. That's when you get like your deodorants and shit.
yeah, deodorant, all this bullshit.
By Menon.
Costanza. I was like 8 years old. I got a pack of Good News razors. And shit. What the fuck is this? Fuck. Because your parents were all smashed the night before.
Right.
Bike put together all wrong.
And poor.
Yeah.
And poor. So
Yeah.
it's ever in the 99-cent bag.
Absolutely.
It doesn't matter if you can shave or not.
What do you got?
Fucking razors.
Fitzy, I'm sorry.
What do you got, Fitz?
All right, so other than Crossfire was something that was like top of my list when I was like writing it out. And we were little at that point too for Crossfire.
Yeah.
We were kind of young.
Well, I mean, they wanted to see us get hurt.
Yeah, they're like, here, go play with these BBs.
Good luck.
Here's a slingshot too.
Good luck. An older brother, 4 older cousins.
Don't come back to your
I had
hurt.
one of those babies shoved up my ass.
So the other one was along the same lines as Danny. We were poor, so my mother could do what she could do, So she found a hot Sega Dreamcast.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. We couldn't have I wouldn't have got Sega Dreamcast unless it was
That's
stolen.
funny. I had a Sega Dreamcast stolen from me.
Bring it into Somerville. That's what happens. So yeah, Sega Dreamcast, we got that. We got MLB baseball. We got a hockey game, and we got Tony Hawk 2, maybe.
Yeah, that was a great game.
Great soundtrack.
Yeah,
Great fucking
soundtrack's awesome. in Tony Hawk
AC/DC,
games.
fucking TNT ripping on that
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
There was another.
Grinding.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, fuck. What was the? Oh, so when my mom was dating the guy Tony, who was,
Yep.
you know what I mean, it was like a dad to me kind of growing up, and he had got me a gift one year, and this is when Sega had something called the Sega Channel, and it was basically your fucking unblocked arcade.
Yeah.
It had like 300 games on it. I was the only kid in the block that had it. So everybody wanted to be friends with fucking Toothless Gilly at the time, you know what I mean? Dude, every game you could think of, and they would change the games every month. That kind of sucked because like you'd fall in love with a game on a Tuesday, and if fucking January 1st was that Wednesday, you weren't playing it then.
Yeah.
But dude, you
That's
had
how they get you hooked.
They had a slew, and it wasn't even a channel; it was a cartridge.
Yeah.
But you paid for it monthly,
Oh, it just came in the
and it
mail?
just came. Well, no, it was the same one, but they just like uploaded it.
Oh, okay.
But they It was fucking great, dude.
Yeah, I forget you were like born in the internet age. Like I
Yeah.
was like,
That was-
how'd they do that?
That was like
I was like Pony Express.
that was like
going
right
around.
when like caller ID came out, and I was begging people to call my house.
Yeah.
Just so I can be like, I know who the fuck it is. You
I
know.
go to Chinatown to play video games. Right? The arcade.
Yeah. Dude, that place was fucking dangerous, dude.
Yeah.
Dangerous.
Bloodbath.
You know what? When we get Josh on the show sometime, we'll have to tell a story about when they went to buy fireworks. Remember that scam they used to run in there?
I got a good Chinatown story. I was about 17, and we took the train in, and we found out that you can get a fake ID. So
Meadow Glen Mall, kid.
no, I didn't see. Had I known that, I wouldn't have had to take the orange line. I would have just took the fucking Huffy over to the.
You could have
across the
bought a
fence.
turtle there too.
And got some fucking bojos.
So, dude, the most bizarre thing in Chinatown was we went to this little alley. We had to ask for it was me and my cousin Jake. We had to go down, ask for this guy's name. It was the sketchiest fucking thing on earth. Guy comes down, takes your picture, you put the money in a bucket, and it comes up with a fucking pulley system. 10 minutes later, your ID comes down, dude.
Still warm.
Still fucking right hot off the press.
Did it work?
Of course it worked.
No, I mean, you were
No,
able to use it?
I was from Arizona. My name was James Riley. It's awesome.
That's your new fucking name on
Yeah.
the show, Jimmy Riley. You know
They
Jimmy
spelled
Riley?
it Reilly. It was that way. It's fucking hilarious.
Dude, oh, by the way, I told Danny the story, but I'll tell you guys real. Like, I talk about my son on the show, but like, he's like, not like me. Like, he's like quiet. Like, he doesn't really, you know. So, anyways, I'm driving him home from wrestling the other night, and I'm like, he's like, oh, we're going to Gillette Stadium on Thursday for a. I knew they were. He's like, yeah, it's cool. He's like, we're actually gonna get Edelman is coming out, and he's gonna give us a big speech. And I was like. I'm like, seriously? I'm like, and I go into this whole thing about how awesome Edelman was. You weren't really watching the Pats then, but this, that. He looks at me, he goes, yeah, he's not going to be there. I'm like, oh, you fucking just sucked a fucking hook, right? And I call my dad to tell him. My dad goes, nice. Little glimmer of hope there, you know what I mean? We'll fucking get some potential in him. There's nothing more I like than getting fucked with or fucking with somebody. Like, if somebody gets me good, I fucking love that shit. Like, I'm like, congratulations. That's fucking awesome.
My old Baba was infamous for that. Pete. I'd be sitting there telling a story just like me and you guys fucking right now, and I'm like, yeah, my buddy Matt Smith. He'd be like, Smitty? Like, yeah, he's like, never heard of him. And I'm like, you motherfucker, dude. You know what I mean? Like, you do shit like that all the time.
Sucks when you buy it too. You're like,
Oh, yeah. I'm like, you know him, dude? He's like, yeah, I never heard of him.
Is there anything worse than when somebody who you kind of know, you think waves to you and you wave back and they're waving to somebody like next to you?
There's
You
nothing-
feel like such a rubber.
Hey, that's demoralizing.
Oh.
That will ruin days.
And usually it's like an attractive girl.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're like, oh, she's waving at me. She's waving at some guy who's fucking ripped.
Her
behind you.
husband.
Yeah.
going
yeah.
a Slade in cold blood.
Dude, you know how people say, like, I like giving gifts more than getting them? Bullshit. I fucking love getting shit. Like, I mean, giving gifts is cool. You know what I mean? Like, I like seeing my kids get shit.
Do you
but,
do like a Secret Santa at all?
No, we don't do that shit. We just do shit for the, like, we do exchanges for the kids. with
So
our
Secret
family.
Santas are cool because like we do a Yankee swap now. It's like a $50 fucking limit or whatever. And it was 25 last year, and I put the gavel down. I said, wait a minute. I said, these $25 gifts ain't cutting. I can only do so many throw pillows and fucking candles.
Yeah.
So like I was like, we gotta up the ante. So I took a vote, majority rules, $50 is now the so we do a Yankee swap. Obviously you know how that
Yeah.
works. But I was part of a Secret Santa once, which is cool because like obviously you don't know who the fuck is your person that you get. And I remember I did it with Christy's family, who is the hoodest of Puerto Rican families in Dorchester. And they got me it was like her cousin Mandy, she's been shot. Like, she's a tough bitch, dude. And she loves me, though. Like, she's like, here, Poppy, I was your Secret Santa. So I open it up, dude. Just a thoughtful gift. It was a Guinness fucking scally cap.
Nice.
And I was like, well, here's a bag of rice for you.
That's
Like,
some Goya.
yeah, I was like blown away, dude. And it's like not even like of course I wore it that night. I think I still have it, but I don't think I really wore it because it wasn't the right size. But I was like, they have to think of something that like, you know what I mean?
There was some fucking. Remember when the Goya guy was like getting canceled because like the guy I think who owned the company, something happened with it, and like I remember like I don't know if he was like a Trump supporter or something, but then like this fucking like Spanish guy made this unbelievable video. He's like, you don't fuck. I don't. This guy could be like going for Hitler. He's like, he makes fucking Goya. Like
Yeah.
he's a necessary person in the fucking world. Like we can't cancel this guy.
He's got his own fucking aisle in Market Basket. It literally says Goya products.
Yeah.
That's saying something.
Yeah, that
Those
is saying
cookies are
something.
good. They're like 99 cents. You get a sleeve of them.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, buddy.
Fuck.
The Maria cookies.
Yes.
Yeah, buddy. They come in that Willy Wonka foil. Oh,
The
yeah.
green or the yellow.
Yeah.
Every year, my mother-in-law writes
Should have
me a
known, dude. I
checkbook.
would have came in fucking stacked, dude. I would have started handing out samples like I was fucking, Nino Brown.
Every year, Maggie's mom writes me a check for like $50 that I'd never cash it. And like, just because I feel like I'm like, whatever. Like, I'm taking you $50. You know what I mean? Like, it's nice for her to do it.
Right.
And then she'll be like, "Did you ever cash that check?" I'm like, "Oh, I think I forgot to." You know what I mean? I mean,
That's
she's not like she's poor or something like
Right.
that, but I just feel like
It's a
whatever.
huge disservice though because she can never balance her checkbook. That generation still balances their checkbook.
Yeah, probably fucking her all up, and it's
Yeah,
probably
dude,
the worst thing
she's
she can
like-
do. Just
at
give me,
this point,
give me
she's
50
like,
hard currency.
Where is? I have an extra $350.
give me USD
Fucking
green.
Brendan.
You know what I mean? I like to operate in hard currency. You know. What about? Let me ask you this. All right, let's talk about the movies. We got to get into the movies
Movies.
now. Gifts are great, right? My kids are fucking. My daughter's a Christmas addict. Like, all she wants to do is watch Christmas movies over and over, and all the big ones. You know what I mean? And then like some other ones.
Scrooge on Netflix just came out.
Is
I
it
don't
good?
know. I haven't watched it, but my kids have watched it 17
It's
times.
done too many times.
Yeah,
But I mean, but the story's good. Either way, the story's good.
The Muppets.
It's
Muppets.
more. It's teaching you morals.
that's a great one.
Who was
Scrooged the movie? Scrooge with Bill Murray.
Bill Murray.
Fucking great
When
one.
the weight is on fire and he falls.
I might have to watch. I don't think I've ever watched.
Oh, you haven't watched
I don't think
Scrooge?
I've ever seen it.
Oh, it's fucking
you know what's
great.
crazy is I can still see like the poster or like what the movie looks like when you walk in a Blockbuster. Like I can see Bill Murray.
Yeah.
But I don't think I've ever seen it.
The one we watch the most now though is Krampus. Like my kids.
Krampus is a good one.
Krampus is fucking great.
I
It's
haven't
basically.
seen- I don't think I've seen.
You know what it
Black
is?
Christmas too.
Yeah, Blackers is that's a little more intense, I think. But
Is Krampus funny or is it all?
it's kind of funny. Yeah, it's funny. It's scary funny.
Teach that little bastard.
Your kids
Oh,
will
that's,
probably be too little
that's
for
a
it.
scary. It's a scary movie, right?
Yeah. But it's great. It's fucking great. It's basically like National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
That's my
but
number
with
one
like
right
monsters in it. Like
Up in the attic when the
Yeah.
toys that come into life and shit.
Yeah, it's the same fucking shit. You know?
Fabulous.
National Lampoon's is number one for me.
Yeah, dude, it's
Serious
so
Clark,
fucking good.
Fucking great.
Like
lines,
you can go at any point in that movie and you're never like, oh, this drags here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you
Like-
watch it every time.
And the scene in the store with the fucking girl selling the
Kids
line.
in the painting line.
Right
Kenny
off
Russ.
the rip. Yeah.
Unfucking believable, dude. It's a whole fucking run.
And Russ looks at him. He's like, "Dad."
It's a
Good old
fucking
dad.
home run. It's a fucking home
It's
run.
not my number one though.
Dude, I have
what's
a
your
new
number one?
A Christmas Story, Ralphie.
I know this already because this is on a voicemail that we're going to
I
say.
fucking love it.
It's a good movie.
8 p.m. Christmas Eve, I'll turn on TNT and never look back. For
It's on-
24
hours. Yeah.
It's on in
On
the
TBS
background,
too.
and I don't care what point. Same thing with like National Lampoons. Whatever time I enter that movie, I'm happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just happy.
Yep.
Scott Farkas
Fuck
getting
that
beat
kid.
up. Yeah, yeah, but he gets beat up at the end.
Yeah, I
mean,
know.
So
but he deserves it.
Yeah,
He
he
deserves
does.
it.
How about they made a new one?
I haven't seen it.
So
Not bad.
oh
you
really?
saw
You
it?
seen it?
You can watch it. I'll just say that.
Yeah.
Grown up
It's a
Ralphie,
sequel.
right?
Yeah.
He's there.
Flick's
Well-
got a
well,
bar
they-
and shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's actually not bad.
They already
I
did
like
a
it.
sequel.
Yeah.
You guys
and-
remember the sequel?
So I never seen the
in the
movie,
summertime?
but I watched.
They go crappie fishing.
No, I
Yeah,
haven't
the-
seen that.
Yeah, it was.
So I saw the trailer and
it's
I was
different.
immediately turned away.
It's not all the same people.
Right.
Beethoven, the dad from Beethoven.
Yeah. I
was just gonna say that.
He's the
father.
dad.
Yeah.
Well,
Dude,
I got
that
you
guy
back
was
for
in so many
Crossfire.
movies.
Fuck. And what else? He's in.
He's in a bunch of stuff.
yeah,
He's in a ton of those 80s
shit.
movies.
Yeah.
I'll get down with that. I like Christmas Story. I'll watch It's a Wonderful Life too. I will fuck around with that movie. I like it.
Yeah. Great movie.
That's a great movie. And you know what I never realized? There's some deal with it where like the reason it's always on is because something with the rights like got like so like it wasn't because it was so great. It was
So
just
no one
because
has-
they could play it
yeah, no one has to
without
pay for it.
paying for it.
Yeah.
So it's like so that's why it's all the time.
Fucking freebie.
Still a fucking great fucking movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely fucking
I
awesome.
want to fucking smash that guy in the face.
That old
I'll
dude?
do it with the fucking writing bows on his fingers and shit. Untie it off his finger and strangle him.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That guy was definitely getting murdered if he was in like some of them. Like that guy was not lasting. No, you're not gonna own a town like that and like just be fucking revered.
Fucking
You know what I mean?
cocksucker, Yeah.
What age did you guys tell you? Oh, your kids are still a little.
No, mine's still. Yeah.
They're still. By the way,
Yeah.
if you have kids listening to this, first of all, you should report yourself to DSS.
Yeah.
If they do, you might want to skip this part.
Yeah. Second, pause it now.
Let me tell you who I have
Continue in a couple
no
minutes.
sympathy for. They should be drawn into fucking town center and tarred and feathered. People who don't believe in Santa Claus and then say, "I
ruin
don't
it.
want to lie to my kid,"
Yeah.
so that's your problem. Then their dickhead kid goes to school and tells everybody.
Yeah.
Fucking
Is
pigeons.
that's a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude,
yeah.
of course it is.
Yeah. fucking motherfucker.
It sucks,
Yeah.
dude. It
This-
sucks.
That's got to be something to do with people being woke. Progressive
well,
nonsense.
I-
dude.
of
I don't
course
want
it
to
is.
lie to my kids.
Of course it is.
Come on.
Yeah.
Kids need an imagination. They
Exactly.
can believe
Yeah.
some of this
Dude,
stuff right
believing
now,
in
you
Santa
know?
Claus is the fucking boss.
Dude,
And
It's awesome. It's
when you
great.
find out it's not real, it's kind of like you kind of feel like, oh, I'm becoming an adult.
I'm
now.
gonna
I'm like,
growing up.
100.
Yeah.
You hit the
And
nail on the
also,
head.
your parents can be like, but guess what? It's still a tradition, and you better believe, because if you don't, you ain't getting shit.
You ain't
exactly.
getting shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
We started like, so every one of my kids gets like one big gift, right? That's from us, but everything else is from Santa.
Yeah.
Like that's how we raised our kids that way. Because I was like, we fucking worked our balls off to get you whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
Absolutely,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Well, they tell you like to tell them that fucking that fucking toboggan and the wooden fucking whatever game is that's from Santa, but that PlayStation,
Oh, yeah.
is from us because then it's something. I didn't get a fucking PlayStation from Santa.
Right.
The fuck.
Yeah, the elves didn't build that.
Yeah.
But they don't have the fucking skills. They got small hands and shit. You know, an elf can't solder. You know that.
Yeah.
You know that. They're not good with circuit boards.
Printed circuit boards.
Well known. They can't do that
known.
shit.
Everyone knows that.
Oh my fucking god! I remember though, my daughter. I was hungover as I am right now. It was like a Sunday night, and she was like fifth grade or something like that.
Yeah.
And so she started sniffing something out about the fucking tooth fairy.
How old's fifth grade?
Like,
I'm a,
10?
10? My 10.
Like 10.
My son will be 12 next. He's in 6.
so I got the vibe like she had been hearing at school that shit wasn't real, right?
We're on the
Does
street.
he?
We're on the
He
street.
doesn't believe, right?
No, he stopped like around 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she's sitting there, Maggie, my wife's on the other couch, and she's like, so Dad, she's like, the tooth fairy, like, how does this happen? How does he get in the house? And I'm like, I go, tooth fairy's not real. I just looked at her, I go, tooth fairy's not real. She goes, what about the Easter Bunny and Santa Claus and all that? And I just stood up and I go, yep, it's all fake. Maggie's like, are you serious? I'm like, hey.
How old was she?
She kept asking me though, like I'm like, I'm not gonna lie if
She
you
knew
keep
the
fucking
answer
out. Yeah,
already.
Yeah.
she already fucking knew. So I'm like, all right, you want it? Here it is. It's all fucking fake.
How
I'll
old
tell-
was she? 10?
10 or 11.
Yeah,
something
so
like that.
I'll tell you the best thing about like having the 2 older ones and the 2 younger ones, right? They help out with more shit than fucking. It's literally like the best kept secret going is like we have to do the elf on the shelf. I
Yep.
fucking hate that prick.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
but Brendan every single morning moves that fucking elf. That's his job, and he like looks forward to. He's like, "Wish I put it." Bailey's gonna be fucking losing her mind. She can't see the elf, and like that's his gig. Christmas night, they go to bed, and then once the 2, well, Riley's fucking sleeping all the time, but once Bailey goes to bed, they come down, they help us wrap the gifts and shit. Because we always wait till the last goddamn minute. Right? So it's serious. Like they look forward to it now and like they help. They're doing the same shit that I did to them as kids.
Sure.
So they're like looking out the window on Christmas Eve and they're like, you see Santa? It's a fucking star. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Look, there's a sleigh. And she's like, oh my God, he's coming. They also got the Doppler radar where you can fucking look at
Yeah.
Santa and
Yeah,
he's in
track
like
him.
fucking.
NORAD, the government,
Yeah.
tracking Santa.
He's just in
I love when they're
Turkey.
like, he's in Zimbabwe right now. I'm like, he isn't.
No, he isn't. Unless
No, he
Santa
is shit in
Claus
Zimbabwe.
Santa Claus got that dome system on the fucking sleigh there.
You know what's funny is this, when my kids were like pretty little, like I write music, right? So I actually remember I put up a song the other day. I'm like, this is the closest I have to a Christmas song. It's not true. I have a legit Christmas song called "The Elf on the Shelf," and it's fucking great.
I think I
I'm not.
remember.
Yeah, I'm not kidding. I think it could be like a fucking like somebody could. It could be on the radio. So I recorded the whole thing myself. Did the mandolin track on it, and then I got my kids to sing backup. So I would sing like,
That's
"Well,
awesome.
my elf," the kids would go like, "My elf," and like it's really cool. So my mother thinks it's like the best fucking thing in the world. Obviously, my mother, well documented.
Moms are the best.
Moms are the best. She was a teacher my whole life, and then she went back to be a substitute. And she was my fucking daughter's like permanent sub. She was mortified 'cause my mother suffers no fools, so like the kids really didn't like her that much. So and my daughter's kind of shy.
Suffers no fools.
She comes in. My daughter comes into class one day, and my mother's playing the fucking song for the class. And thinking like, oh, this is like so cool. We should show them. She's like, she came home. She's like, I want to put a bullet in my fucking brain. She's
Transfer
like,
me.
Yeah.
Get me
Well,
out of the
that's why
school.
she's probably a Mullen Catholic now.
All right, so let's do
But I'm
that.
not. I'll be honest
ahead.
with you. I'm not the biggest Christmas music guy.
See, that's what I was coming with
Yeah,
hot.
music. Yeah.
I was
All
coming
right.
with hot.
Okay, go. Give me what you got.
This is gonna ruffle some feathers. Mariah Carey's Christmas song is top 3 for me.
Wow.
Love it. Now, if I hear Paul McCartney's Wonderful Christmas Time. You want to talk about taking a toaster bath? That'll do it for me.
Yeah.
I fucking
That song
despise
sucks.
them.
Song sucks.
It does. He didn't put no effort into that.
No.
fucking thing.
No.
No.
I don't. That song doesn't even stick out for me. I don't even
Oh.
know. I don't.
Dude, I've
I
always
feel like I tune out a lot of it.
I've always hated it, but last year when I was in the fucking NICU every single day from 7 to
yeah.
7,
Oh, yeah, it's all
and
they
they
play.
had,
Yeah.
and these poor babies were crying because of that song. I'm convinced, dude. Convinced. That song is for simply, shut the fuck up, you English
Oh, I
prick.
know it. I don't mind that one.
Oh, it's terrible.
I don't,
It's
but
so bad.
It's background music. All of them are background music.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Unless it's Jingle Bell Rock.
Jingle
That's
Bell Rock.
fucking
All right, here's
right
the
up
one-
in your face.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking up Christmas.
Here's the ones that
love
I
it.
like.
That's my
I
favorite.
I could go to war for a couple of them. Run, Run, Rudolph by Chuck Berry's a fucking jam.
Yep.
It cooks from start to finish. Like it is like, dude, it doesn't miss. It doesn't fucking miss.
And all the
Yeah.
rain,
Run,
man.
Run, Rudolph. I might sing that fucking
That's that's number
fucking
three.
next Saturday
Karaoke?
night.
That's number 3 for me.
Then he
Home
melts-
Alone.
he-
They're
Is
running
it?
to the
Little
place.
face
Yeah.
melter in
Yeah.
there. Little
Run,
face
Run,
melter
Rudolph.
in there.
That's number 3 for me. So mine's A Christmas Story, Vacation, and then Home Alone.
Home Alone's
Top
my
three.
son's son's favorite. So I've
Yeah.
seen it so many times.
I
love
fucking love
Classic.
Home Alone.
I
Great.
can watch that in July.
I love
Yeah,
all the
I do.
fucking.
Yeah.
I love
watch it
all
all the
the
time.
I love all the side like the theories that like Molly's not real, like he's actually him when he grows up.
Yeah.
And it's like there's all these like crazy Reddit theories about it.
Oh, I
Yeah,
love
you
reading
ever see
about
the
it.
things with John Candy and Planes, Trains, and
Yeah, dude, I
Automobiles?
was
Yeah.
just gonna say that.
Yeah, yeah,
His
yeah.
wife is in the fucking
Yeah, his wife's in the
trunk.
trunk.
Yeah.
I hope so. God, I fucking hope so.
I love the meme that says, adulting is like wondering what Kevin McAllister's father did for work to send all these people to
Absolutely.
Dude,
Look at that house.
the house is
Imagine
gorgeous.
that house.
Yeah.
Dude,
4,000 square
There's
feet.
another theory that the dad is in the mob.
Yeah, yeah. He sells-
Because like
sells
he's all
yay or
mobbed up.
something.
Because like in like there's anyways, it's a fucking absolute fucking classic.
Look what,
Classic.
look what you did, you little twerp.
Oh yeah, and that's another thing. Did Uncle Frank do that on purpose?
Oh, he might have.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he
He's a
fucking
fucking
hated Kevin.
chooch. I fucking hated
Yeah.
that guy.
Dude, he's like
Put him
he's,
in your purse. Put him in your purse.
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
like
yeah.
the steal of the draft for like villains in
Yeah,
movies.
This is real
absolute
crystal.
fucking
He
absolute
sucks.
asshole.
Then in part 2, where he's wiggling his fucking wiener at Kevin.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In the fucking shower, singing. Or go in the boys' fucking bathroom and fucking take a shower. You know what I mean?
Part 2 is a sleeper too.
Dude, it's up there with like sequels that can actually fuck around with the first
Yeah.
one.
Oh yeah, Godfather 2 and Home Alone 2. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's like fucking
Ace Ventura, I think, has a good one. The second one.
Ace Ventura.
And then that might be it, dude.
What do you call the guy at the hotel? He's like a maid of deal.
Concierge?
Oh,
Yeah, concierge.
concierge. Yeah. The concierge, that fucking guy.
No thanks.
He
I still
sucks
got
so
some of my
bad,
tip
dude.
left for
Yeah, it's
By the way,
gone.
they
No, not him.
No,
not,
no, you're talking-
That's Rob Schneider.
Oh,
Yeah.
no,
That's
the
Rob
kid
Schneider.
from,
The
You're
other
talking about-
dude.
You're talking about the dude that dressed up as a girl. What's the name of that movie? Why can't I think of his
Rocky
name?
Horror Picture
Yes.
Show.
Yeah.
The
Him.
guy from Clue.
He
Why can't
walks
I
in.
think
He
his
walks in.
Why can't I think of his fucking name, dude?
I don't know his name, but
He's very famous. Like he's it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
is
the,
he?
He's the original
Yeah.
it. Oh
I've
my
never
god,
seen,
dude.
I've never seen that.
You never seen the original it?
No.
Hiya,
I've never seen
Georgie.
any of them. Yeah.
What the fuck is his name? We're gonna get to it. It's gonna pop up. It's a Google search away, but I'm not cheating.
By the way, I'm not going to
you
go
don't
back
cheat.
in time because we're doing Christmas today, Clacky, but I have to admit, no, my son has never been more bullshit than when we watched Halloween Ends. And I'll tell you what,
Fuck.
let me tell you, like, just real quick, and I'm not going to dwell on it too much because we are in Christmas time. It starts with a great scene. The fucking kid falls down, dies, and all that. It's a
I was
fucking
like-
awesome
I was
scene.
like, here we go.
And then the movie
All right,
sucks.
Here we
Then
go.
Michael Myers gets fucking, as you said, they sent poor Mike to the showers.
Fucking couple lesbians strap him to the fucking forest and they take him to the junkyard. Fucking
I didn't see it.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Anyways, all
belly
right.
flop. Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, my number one Christmas movie, and it's kind of current, dude. Daddy's Home Part 2.
I don't think I've seen it.
I haven't
I've
it.
seen Daddy's Home. I haven't seen part 2.
Part 2.
Yeah.
First of all, I know a couple of machinists that got some overtime in the beginning of that movie because there was a train in it. Anyways, John Cena,
Yeah.
unbelievable.
John
He's in
Cena.
it. It's filmed at the Revere fucking cinemas.
Really?
Get out of here.
Closed, yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
in. I'm in.
Dude,
Daddy's Home.
Daddy's
I don't.
Home
I
Part
haven't
2.
even seen
It
part
is
1.
hilarious.
Daddy's Home part 1 was the one
Yeah.
with Wahlberg, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's in it again, but now Cena's in it. It's unbelievable.
Are they both Christmas movies?
No, just part 2. The best line of the whole movie is that he's like, "Don't go out there. It's a blizzard." And Cena's like, I was an alternate on Ice Road Truckers album. It's just hilarious, dude. It's a great movie.
You know what annoys the shit out of me? When you're watching a Boston movie or something that was shot in Boston, there's a movie called The Sound of Metal. Came out a couple of years ago. It's great. It's about like a drummer in a metal band and he starts going deaf and like he can't hear anything. But it's shot all the scenes where they're driving are up and down like Route 1, like up by like Hollywood Hits and like. But like I hate when you're watching those and they're like first he's driving like down like by Cane's Donuts and then like they're supposed to be going to somewhere and then all of a sudden they're up at like fucking they're up in front of like fucking Border Cafe. I'm like you're going the wrong way. Turn the fuck around. Turn the fuck around. Anyways, I love Christmas movies more than I like Christmas songs. That's all I'll say about it.
Yeah, technically we're still on music, right?
Yeah, we're still on music.
Me and Clocky got a banger.
Okay.
A Christmas song by Froggy Fresh.
And Moneymaker Mike.
And Moneymaker Mike.
That's my favorite Christmas. Guess what's on my wish list?
Absolutely.
Have I been a
And
good boy?
the
That's
only
none of your
reason I thought
business.
about it is because he brought up John Cena.
Dude,
He gets
John
a lot
Cena's
of-
got a lot of
Dude,
mentions
have you
in
ever
that
seen
fucking...
this?
No.
After this,
Oh
we're watching
my God,
it. It is.
Danny.
Dude,
Oh
my son,
my God,
my
Danny.
kids had. You know what they got for Christmas 2 years ago? 3 years ago.
John
Froggy
Cena
Fresh
lunchbox?
and Moneymaker Mike shirts.
Hell yeah.
They were fucking. We were Froggy
yeah.
Fresh to the bone. This family.
Because I'm addicted to the fun trip.
Oh, dude.
Dude, he's ripped too. He's like stacked.
Yeah. So the story with this kid is, he was like, he made these videos like when
came
he's
out
like an
his-
amazing musician.
His name was Krispy Kreme.
Krispy
and
Kreme.
he started getting sued because he got really famous. Krispy Kreme was like, you can't do that.
No
he was
shit.
like, all right, fuck you. I'm Froggy Fresh now.
Dude, he would make these videos with like his boys from home, and they look like they were made in like an MTV.
Unbelievable.
And he's really talented. Like
This
and he's-
isn't the dude that you showed me before.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
it
see
is?
him, but now he plays piano and does some
Yeah,
other
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, but he used to just do raps. But they were all stories and stuff. Dunked on. Oh,
yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Dude, that is James, Big Bad James.
Yeah,
Oh, my
James.
God. I'm a Froggy Fresh guy. Love him. Love him.
Have you ever heard? There's a bunch of like rap fucking Christmas songs, but there's one called "Santa Claus Coming Straight to the Ghetto" with Nate Dogg.
No.
It's one of the greatest hooks or choruses you'll ever hear in your
Really?
life. Santa Claus coming straight to the ghetto. It's fucking impeccable.
Bruce does
There's a
a
nice
pretty
college
good.
word for
What's
you.
Bruce? What's Springsteen's what he does? Santa
Better
Claus is
Watch
coming
Out,
to town.
yeah.
Yeah, it's okay.
So
it's fine.
What did they just not? Oh, do they not fucking put the studio version out there? Why do you only do that on
always
stage?
live,
Yeah, it's always live. I don't know.
I hate when he chuckles and then he tells that little story. He's like, no. And I'm like, shut up, Bruce.
Yeah, it's
Get on with the fucking lyrics.
I think Bruce is my favorite songwriter of all time. That said,
Yeah.
I've seen him in concert like 4 times. Fucking Borophyll to me. It's fine. Like, you know what I mean? It is fucking fine. But it's like Bruce. Like, I hate when he does the whole, like, I like when he sings like Thunder Road and shit like that, right? Born to Run. I like a lot of songs that nobody really probably knows, but I hate when he gets into his whole like the revival, like he's like a fucking leading a fucking Southern church like thing. Like, I'm like, dude, enough. Give me some hits.
Yeah.
Let's fucking get. I remember I went to one at Fenway, and he played like all these deep cuts, and the guy next to me is like, this is great. He's like, he never plays like Mary's Place. I'm like, you know why? Because it sucks. It's not one of those good songs. Anyways, that's my rant on Bruce.
Fucking Bruce, dude.
Yeah.
I'm a big Cover Me guy. Love the song Cover Me. But
Although my buddy told me a pretty fucking funny story about him the other night where he's like, he was with his wife and her friends. This is that girl Casey's husband. And my buddy Matt sees him sitting on a park bench. I think they were in Boston. And he just walks, the girls are all fucking caught up doing what they're doing. He says he walks by and I just look at him like, hey, Bruce, big fan. And he goes, oh, thanks, man. And he goes, and then we walked in. I go, you girls were so busy talking. You missed Springsteen sitting over that bench. He goes, so they all go over there, get pictures taken. He looked back at me like, you fucking dickhead.
What
Like,
that asshole.
yeah, so Christmas music, like, I mean, those are good ones. But I hate when, like, there's so many fucking fillers. You know what? Country Christmas songs are good. When country
Dude,
artists sing Christmas songs, they're great.
Kelly Clarkson's whole album.
Yeah.
And I'm not like, if we're being honest, I'm not a huge like girl country artist guy. I know it sounds like I fucking hate women, but that's just not the case.
Yeah.
I just like guys better. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
I've heard.
I walked right into that one. I
You
guess.
can't say that.
Yeah.
Not in this crowd.
Yeah. But Kelly Clarkson got some fucking bangers on that thing.
Yeah.
She's throwing a little bit of weight, but I don't care.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So have I. You know what I mean? Go for it, Kelly.
So-
She's thick with 3 C's.
Yeah, that's fine.
Thick.
You know what? She's probably her
Like
bank
that-
account's thick with
Like
3 C's
the
too.
AT&T chick.
Oh, I love her, dude.
I am friends
I
with her on
got
Instagram.
banned. I got the only
Get the
time
silences on them motherfuckers.
the only time I've ever been in Facebook jail
Yeah.
is because there was an AT&T ad,
Yeah.
and she was there, and I said thicker than a Snickers, and they fucking
What? For
banned me
that?
for bullying.
Wow. dude.
So
God.
I guess people were meant like talking about it, and all of a sudden everyone was like, nope, you can't talk about her, can't talk about her body, no image, no nothing. I got banned.
Wow.
That
Thir-
sucks.
30,
You got fucked, kid.
72 hours or something like that. I fought it, and they put it down to
Yeah,
24.
I appealed my fucking.
Yeah, 24 hours.
I went
Only
from
time.
7 days to 30
yeah.
because I appealed it. Nice fucking lawyer I had.
Brutal.
Dude, you know what? I wasn't. It's funny how like the first weekend of so the last weekend, I guess I wasn't really kind of feeling the Christmas mood.
Yeah.
My daughter's like, we gotta do some shit. Like and I'm like, yeah, we'll do some shit. And then like Maggie's like, you gotta decorate the garage. So I like went out, got that huge wreath, took the fucking longhorn down, put it up, got that tree, and then I got a bunch of other shit like that. I've got all the rum chata stuff. By the way, thank you for the shots ideas.
Yeah.
Those are, I made those shots.
It looks good in here.
Yeah. But I got in the mood.
festive.
I was in fucking Home Depot picking up shit. I'm like, I'm feeling it. I'm in the fucking
It was
holiday
a
mood
slow
now.
start this year because of how warm it was.
Exactly.
Unseasonably warm.
Yep.
We just put up a tree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta talk about
Wanna
your tree.
hear-
I've
wanna
been
hear that
dying.
story?
Maggie, my wife, when I
Yeah.
showed her,
Yeah.
and she goes, "Where do you buy it?" And I go, "I can't. You go ahead. I'm not gonna ruin the story."
All right, so we live in Reading, and we bought a house, and there's a couple evergreen fir trees. I don't know what you call them.
I
So
think they
all
call
of
it
a
evergreen
sudden-
fir trees.
Yeah. So all of a
Couple
sudden,
California redwoods out there.
my wife goes, that thing's getting too big. It's growing into the fence. It's growing into the neighbor's bushes. We got to get rid of it. And I was like, okay, we'll get rid of it. And she was like, why don't we cut it down and put it in the house? I was like, what? And she's like, for the Christmas tree. I was like, yeah, hell yeah, let's go. And then she was like, I was up at the farm stand the other day, and it was $95
Oh.
for a Christmas tree.
Like a 6-foot tree.
Yeah, just a regular, but it's a full, beautiful Christmas tree.
Dude, the
but-
tree's sick.
No.
Oh, yo.
At the farm
Oh,
stand.
yeah, yeah.
a
I
full, beautiful
His
Christmas
tree
tree.
ain't that fucking good. You must have the wrong.
Yeah,
fucking
Christmas
page.
tree. Listen, that tree comes with love, dude.
Dude, so, all right, so I was like, yeah, I'm down. I was like, kids, you want to go out to the backyard and cut down that tree? They were like, yes, we do.
Yeah.
I want to do that. I was like, let's do it. So we went out, cut it. Was like 14 feet tall.
Really?
Yes.
So would you cut it in half, basically?
I had to cut like 6 feet off of the bottom of it, and then I still had to snip the top to get it to fit under my ceiling.
She's a butte clock.
I'm gonna.
Everyone said that on the Facebook post.
I'm going to post a picture of that tree in the notes of
Absolutely,
the
yeah, go
comments
for it.
because it is absolutely.
But dude,
now you laughed
honestly,
their ass off.
it looks awesome.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's thin, but it's huge at the bottom.
Yeah.
It's like a 6-foot circumference around the bottom.
Plus, you didn't pay for it.
I didn't pay for it. I saved $100.
Let me tell you, it's a complete fucking sham. I refuse to fucking do this. I have done it before because my parents used to do it. Don't. I'm not gonna pay you $120 so I can go to your farm
Cut one
and
down.
cut a fucking tree
Yeah,
down
yeah, that's
and
bad.
get sap all over me.
Yeah.
And then I end up paying the kid who will do it for you like $30 to cut it down. Then you get your fucking hot chocolate chip. $250, $300 before you get out of the place.
Yeah.
And like you just had to go traipsing around. Then you're fighting over which tree is best and all that stuff. Fuck that shit. I will not pay. That's up there with apple picking, actually. I believe.
Yeah, apple picking's by far the worst thing on
It's
earth.
getting fucking
But-
terrible. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I remember
It's terrible. Those are what
my father used to take us like we'd go up there and we'd buy 2 trees, one for his house, one for mine. And like I said, I don't know what happened that one year, but we didn't get a fucking tree until Christmas Eve, and I stole it, threw it right over the fence. It was great. But he was like, yeah, we'll go up there. And we went to like fucking Maine, and I'm like, can't we just go to like Breakout? Somewhere fucking close. And dude, talk about physical labor on your body at like 9 years old.
Yeah.
There was no fucking cordless bandsaw over there. You know what I mean? No, I'm there with a fucking hacksaw with rust on it. Teeth are gone. And I am just fucking child labor in this thing. My shoulders should have looked like Dwight Howard's, and obviously they didn't. Yeah, but he's like, yeah, for the experience. He's got his fucking little flash camera, the disposable one. Couldn't find any of those pictures anymore. Those got buried.
All right, we're gonna do voicemails in a second, but let's do a couple of ads first. Lily Peas Chicken, lilypeas.com, lilypeaschicken.com. They have fucking the best chicken sandwiches in the Northeast. That's a fact. It was voted on. 50 Binney Street, Cambridge, Massachusetts. They got free parking. So you can park downstairs in the garage. I don't know if I ever said this before.
Oh, yeah.
And as long as you buy a drink, you get free parking in Cambridge. So in theory, like, you're saving like 40, 50 bucks compared to where you would park in town, right?
Easily.
Absolutely outstanding.
North Station. They got one in North Station.
Yeah, they
You
got.
never
Yeah, I
mention it.
always never mention that. Hub Hall.
I did once.
Yeah, you do.
I
Hub
did,
Hall.
'cause my
Hub
buddy
Hall
sent
has
me-
one right there. So you go to the Bruins game like cocky and you're cocked, and you want to get yourself a little chicken sandwich, you can grab one right there. So if you don't feel like going all the way over there, you just want a little quick sando,
Yeah.
bang, right there.
Dude,
They got it
free
for you.
chicken fingers. It's like $4.
Yeah, they're fucking great. Bella's roast beef.
Deal of the century.
Yeah.
Bella's roast beef, North Andover. www.bellasna.com. That stands for North Andover.
Yeah, not
narcotics.
narcotics.
Okay.
Anonymous.
Yeah, not Narcotics Anonymous. It is in my opinion, it's the best roast beef shop in the North Shore. It was talked about extensively, by the way,
Last night.
amongst the people at the party.
Yeah.
Great roast beef there.
They don't miss.
Harry, the
Harry's
owner, unbelievable.
passionate.
Used
about
to own Liberty Bell in Southie.
Yep.
Yep.
Been slanging roast beef sandwiches for years.
OG.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bang.
I
Beef
had
Hall of Fame, Harry.
So
Easy.
we got to go up there
First
soon, by the
ballot.
way.
Yep.
Fitzy, maybe you'll join us. For
Let
that
me
one.
know. I'll go.
Yeah, it is
I've had
absolutely
Bella's in a little
unbelievable.
bit.
1211 Osgood Street in North Andover. It is just the best in the world. Like I said, if you,
Immaculate too.
Oh, it's so clean.
it's like a fucking surgery that could be happening. at any
Clean,
moment.
one of the cleanest beeferys I've ever
And
seen.
I love the fact like he's right behind the counter and you're just watching him just fucking cutting that beef, dude.
Dude, I'll tell you,
No secrets there. He's showing you what
Dude,
the fucking what
that
he's
place
doing
is
with-
so clean, and their pizza roll is fucking like the best pizza roll I've ever had in my life.
I love a
I
good
mean, I'm a pizza roll guy. You know what I mean? I like pizza rolls. Pizza rolls fucking rock. It's like a chip. You know what I mean?
Love pizza rolls, dude.
By the way, also I had to say this about Lily Peace. I keep forgetting, but they host the Bluegrass Night now, and that used to be hosted at the Cantab. And a guy who's like an OG, like fucking bluegrass dude, this older dude, came over to Chris. He was like, "We fucking really appreciate being here." And he's like, "But I gotta tell you, he's like, your staff treats everybody unbelievable. Like they're unbelievably hospitable."
Yeah.
But now they were the Cantab for like years, which is basically like a fucking dungeon. But the staff at both these locations is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
People passionate about what they do. Two of the best restaurants that I eat at on a regular basis. Yeah, my dad wants to go. I'm gonna get a bunch of beefs in before the new year, and I gotta start getting on the Fitzy Slim Charles, fucking getting skinny. All right, you want to do voicemails?
Sure.
Let's do it.
I got fucking Kelly Clarkson in my head right now.
Kelly Clarkson. You remember that from Stern?
Oh.
High pitch Eric. Did you guys listen to Stern?
Yeah, that was the heyday.
Yeah. All right, here we
Baba
go.
Booey.
Hank
This
the
is
Dwarf.
listen. You're not gonna know who this is because he's never called in before.
Hey guys, Derek from Indiana.
Mine not on.
Famous one, Santa Claus that Brendan met down in Nashville, the farmer. I was just calling in to say your guys' show's pretty awesome. Spending a lot of time on the tractor here lately, catching up on some episodes. You guys ever have any ag questions, give me a shout out. I'll do the best I can to answer them. Other than that, keep up the good work. Oh, and by the way, fuck the goddamn Irish.
Wow.
I'm a Hoosier by birth, but I'm a Boilermaker by the grace of God. Have a good one, guys.
Wow.
That's my guy Derek that I met out in
Director
Nashville.
of
Is that working?
Agriculture.
Is it working?
It's working now.
All right.
Director of Agriculture.
Director of
Coming at my
Agriculture.
neck.
Yeah.
Derek
Jesus
Fordyce, guy.
Christ.
I texted him afterwards. I'm like, "You an ND fan?" He was like, "Fuck no!" Like, great guy. Partied with him. Awesome fucking dude. Absolutely legendary dude. All right.
Fuck.
Came right in my throat.
You did. You all right?
I'll be all right.
All right.
He'll live.
Hopefully his John Deere doesn't
Hey
break
guys,
down.
Dr. Strange checking in. Just got off my angry elf shift at Square One Mall. Had to stay a little late tonight. Bobby Froyo's mother showed back up. She's peddling 50-cent rim jobs outside of Tokyo Steakhouse again. Me and the other elves had to help security escort her back up the street to the banana. But anyways, I got another bone to pick. A couple episodes ago, you guys briefly touched on who I think are the biggest frauds going. Find me a more insufferable bunch of fucking dweebs than the Boston TikTok stiffs. There's a handful, you know for a fact they're all from W towns, and they're like a broken record with the lowest possible fucking hanging fruit. Donkeys! Market basket! Tom Brady sucks, kid! I hope all of them get fucking monkeypox. But there's one that you touched on. I know it's the same cocksucker because he blew up like a fucking tick. Tom
Huge.
Torino, the fat fucking spaghetti slurper greaseball from Eastie. He's going into Southie with the scally cap. He's playing up all the Irish fucking townie stereotypes. How hasn't anyone broken this fucking pussy's kneecap yet?
He's fired up.
I know where he records all his fucking TikToks too. CVS and Eastie.
Really?
Right out
That
back,
kid's the worst.
That kid is the
He's
fucking,
a fucking
he's the
sailor.
fucking worst.
Yeah,
He is a
he's-
sailor.
He is the fucking worst. I don't know who that kid is.
don't either.
Bobby doesn't know who it is.
No.
I know it was a friend of Bobby's. I
don't
talked
know.
to Bobby Froyo last night, and he's like, I have no idea who it is.
I have no idea.
But the kid must be a Kirk Manahan fan
Yeah.
because I like Kirk Manahan show because he calls him W Towns.
Yeah.
So there's gonna be, I don't know. I'm interested. Someday he calls for an unknown thing. Nobody knows who the fuck this kid is. I like it.
I'm
I liked
interested.
I liked everything he said except for the shit about Bobby.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you can't, Bobby
That's not
Froyo
nice.
is a fucking
Bobby's
staple.
salt of the earth.
You know what
Right
though?
when I
People
seen,
like tension.
right when I seen, I mostly ignore the request to join North Shore Beefs.
Yeah.
Right when I seen Bobby Froyo, I was like, fucking accept.
He's the fucking best. I partied with him hard last night. All right, hold on.
Next up, Bobby
Next up.
Froyo.
Danny Gillis wearing gray sweatpants to a Christmas sweater party. What the fuck? We're throwing him on the top 10 overrated dance moves. I'm going to let you tell a few people that tell you that how bad he sucks. Just say he sucks. Just say he sucks. What? He sucks. He sucks.
Is anyone at the party last night?
He's at the party.
What? They suck. Who sucks? They suck. Is this a fucking recording? Hey, go fuck yourself, Bobby Fryer, you fucking clown. Tell me suck.
Don't remember
hey,
this
you
at
fucking
all.
suck. One with one end. Who is it? Danny Gillis, you suck balls.
I don't remember this
You
at
were
all.
on the call. You didn't remember that you were on the voicemail?
I don't remember that at all.
Hell yeah.
I don't remember that at all.
The best part about the
Hell
video of
yeah.
you dancing is hearing him chirp in the background. You're
Yeah.
like, nice fucking sweatpants, Gillis.
Oh, dude,
fucking
he's-
gray sweats.
When I first met Bobby, he's always been like that. Like he just fits into any crowd and just starts fucking chirping.
He
at
is the fucking classic dude. He's always fucking smiling. The kid's fucking the best. I went to that party last night.
Yeah.
No joke. I sat there with Miguel and fucking Bobby Froyo. And
Entire
didn't-
time.
I didn't leave
Yeah.
until I left, and it was fucking gone.
Yeah.
All right, we got two more. By the way, no jump down this week.
No way.
Yeah, swear to God. And I texted him.
He's a busy guy.
Well, he's coming on the show next week. So
Okay.
What's up, you fucking leprechauns? It's your boy Hammond. Driving to Baltimore in this beautiful snowstorm here in fucking shitty New York. I have a message for Jumptown.
It's turning into
I just want to
WWF.
let him know real men rock man buns. Real men rock kilts. Real men even rock red fishnet stockings. And those are facts. Because last night at the event that you missed, put on by North Shore Beach for a Christmas party, there were honey pots dripping all over the floor. I kept that quality high all fucking night long. Why don't you go to the deli and pull a ticket? Get the fuck behind me where you belong. You're still beautiful, but that quality ain't as high as this. Get fucked, motherfucker!
dude, I gotta say this first of all. We have
turned
like
into
two.
the-
Yeah, we have two like legit beefs now.
Yeah.
We got fucking Hammers versus Jumpdown.
Yeah.
And then we got Doctor Strange versus Bobby Froyo.
Right.
I mean, Doctor Strange, dude. We're gonna have to figure. I don't know. This kid might be anonymous forever. I don't know because I recognize that voice.
Yeah. I have no idea who it is.
Hey, he likes Paul McCork. I like him.
Yeah.
So everyone's
I
saying
like
about
the
it.
name.
Doctor Strange is great. I love that he calls from an unknown number too. It's fucking great. I know Bobby's gonna be listening. Like, I'm gonna fucking bury this kid
Yeah.
if I ever fucking see him.
He doesn't know who it is.
No, he has
No.
no idea. I thought he did. So last night I'm like, oh, so this is your buddy. He's like, no, I have no idea who the fuck that is. So, anyways, one more.
Long-time corker, first-time caller. One of your holiday correspondents has an awful taste in Christmas movies. Heard 50 spends the entire Christmas day watching A Christmas Story over and over and over again. The thought of that makes me want to buy my old Red Ryder BB gun and shoot both of my eyes out. My nerves of fragile just talks about it. Come on,
Fucking
Fitz.
good
Why
references.
don't you watch an actual good Christmas movie, like National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation? Merry Christmas. Shit is full.
Shit is full.
Who is that?
That's my wife.
Is
I was
it?
about to say, it's gonna be his wife, dude.
There was a long-standing rumor that was started by Clocky here. When we were pounding beers on the page or somewhere, and he goes, Fitzy's wife could dominate all you guys pounding a beer.
including me.
Really?
She's, yeah, she's pretty quick.
Really?
Yeah.
Irish car bombs.
Gone.
Down the hatch.
I almost
Yeah.
lost my lunch trying to keep up with her at a party at my father-in-law's house.
Yeah, and I took my shirt off because I was trying to keep up with my wife.
It was she just ruined us all. ruined us all.
I love it.
And then
Respect.
she's like, you took your shirt off. We gotta go. Let's go.
Yeah.
It's
Dominated
night-night
the
time.
room and then dominated like Fitzy. Put your shirt on.
I wish I still had the video of Clocky. There's a video
Just
that was
stuffing everybody in a locker via pounding beers.
yeah,
It's
from
awesome.
like 5 years ago. Clocky drinking a Jack Daniels bottle like I'm drinking that Coke over there. Like I've never seen a man do it like that before. Just absolutely fucking smoking it. Like
It's getting harder and harder to do that
Yeah?
as life
Stuff,
goes
yeah.
on.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
You do the whole bottle?
The whole bottle.
Yeah.
No problem.
like a whole bottle of whiskey. Like just smokes
How
it.
big?
Regular size.
Not a fifth.
Not just small little.
Like
fifth,
like that. What, like the Jameson right there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen him
The
do it.
glass bottle with
Yeah.
the fucking octagon
Yeah,
handle?
just fucking smokes it. Like I was like, when I watched it, I was like, what the fuck am I watching right now?
That's got to be all you have that day,
Oh,
right?
dude, that's a lot.
Yeah. Oh, well, drinking wise, oh
Yeah.
yeah, you smash.
yeah,
I
you
mean,
think so?
you pass out, but you know,
It's worth it for that
your
day.
evil twin's still up and about. You know what I mean? I can't really do that.
Dude, it is funny when you think about drinking. Like I was thinking about this yesterday. I'm like, how crazy is it that like if you just brought somebody from like a different like a fucking alien here, and you're like, so these people drink poison at the end of every day until they can't walk anymore, and then they feel like shit for like 2 days after that. Like being drunk is just slightly better than being hungover is bad. Like that's why it's like
Yeah.
a value exchange for me.
Yeah, it's a 51-49 ratio.
Oh, it's like the weather. You know what I mean? But like, I obviously everybody like when I'm not drinking or I'm like go on the wagon, it's because I want to reset my health, I want to lose some weight, like I want to be clear for a little while, right?
Yeah.
But like I can't stand people like, oh, I just don't. I know it'll ruin me for the next day. It's like, yeah, I know that too, but it's fucking awesome. to, like, take your shirt off at a party and
Yeah.
do Irish cop bombs with your wife. You know what I mean?
Yep.
That shit's a fucking blast. You know?
And Fitzy is fucking. I mean, what's the word I'm looking for? Synonymous? Anonymous? No, synonymous.
Synonymous? The
Synonymous?
same as?
Same as.
Whatever.
For
For
plus.
fucking just blind knocking it, fucking scared.
Oh yeah, scat.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, dude,
You just blind knock on
Blind
Sky?
fucking
fuck
knock like a madman, dude.
that's
That's
bananas.
ballsy. That's
just
ballsy.
gets the fucking deal. Doesn't even look at his fucking and then goes for it.
I think next week I'm in a scat tournament.
Dude, I love scat.
Dude,
It's
scat's
fucking awesome.
So in our family,
Yeah.
you're allowed to gamble at 10 years old. Double
Yeah.
digits, you're allowed.
yeah.
Oh, I mean, I've been gambling my whole fucking life.
Yeah. So like
It's younger for us.
oh really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
my
No.
mother just recent. I'd say two Christmases ago.
Yeah.
My kids were playing AC Doocy.
Left, right,
yeah.
center.
Left, right, center.
Yeah.
For money.
There's a cool game we started. I'm sure fucking one of the women found it on TikTok, but you're supposed to wear like oven mitts,
Yep.
but we didn't have oven mitts, so we had boxing gloves. And you wrap, you have a thing of dice, and everything is a big ball. It's all in the clear fucking wrap. What can't I think of it?
Bubble wrap.
No, the fucking
Saran
saran wrap.
wrap.
Thank you. I was gonna say aluminum foil. It's not saran wrap, but there's like nips in there. Fucking, it's a big ball, and you're gonna try and rip as much. Whatever falls out, you win.
Yep.
And at the end, there's like $100 bill in there. But you got to get snake eyes. Doesn't matter what it is. 2 threes, 6s, whatever. They got to be the same thing. And while he's rolling, you're unwrapping, and you have it until he lands on something.
Yeah.
It's a cool game. So you go around the whole fucking
That's great.
room, and then at the end, there's usually either like $5 $20 gift cards or like $100 bill. But as you're rolling, there's like candy, nips, fucking maybe a 5 in there.
Dude, everything I like is
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah.
Candy, nips, $100
Yeah.
bills.
Best stuff.
I tell you
It
a
is
story about.
so dude. You can't peel with boxing gloves on, dude. It's fucking tough.
Dude, when we were like, I was older, I was in college, but my mother used to do, once we got older, what they would do is my mother would hide eggs, and then they would have money in them. They most had like $2, right? But then one had a C note in it, right? and they're like a couple 20s and stuff. So my fucking younger sister, we were in college at the time, she brings home her friend from college who's like played field hockey with her, who's like fucking never seen this girl again, by the way. She stayed at my house for Easter. This fucking bitch pulls the fucking $100 egg like she like my mother told her where I wanted to lose my fucking mind. I'm like, you're not even part of this family. Like I need that money. You don't fucking need it. You know what I mean? And we're feeding you for the weekend. You shouldn't even been in the fucking.
Don't touch the fucking ham, honey.
Yeah.
Get away.
My buddy's
It's a peanut butter and jelly.
my buddy and his older brother, they're a little bit older than me. I want to say they're like 40 and 41, 41, 42 or whatever. Their mother still does an Easter egg hunt for them at that age.
I love it.
Every
It's
year.
great.
And it's a competition.
Yeah.
And she's obviously in her like 70s or late 60s or whatever. And they record it. It's mayhem. I think it's the fucking best.
Yeah.
But I did want to get on one thing that when we were talking about movies that I thought someone was going to bring it up and it never did. I am a firm believer it is not a Christmas movie. What's
Die
your
Hard.
thoughts on Die Hard?
My thought is it's not.
It's not.
It just takes place at Christmas.
I love it. I love it.
Oh, I love the movie, but I'm saying I don't think it's a
would
Christmas
you
movie.
consider it a Christmas movie?
Yeah, only because it takes place at a Christmas party. I like it. I like when the violence.
What about Look Who's Talking To with John Travolta and he gets stuck at the airport with that broad and he's the pilot and she's trying to seduce him and poor Kirstie Alley, R.I.P. She's home with fucking.
Yeah, she breaks down in the
Yeah.
snow with the 2 dogs
Yeah.
and the kids.
I heard somebody describe it well, which was like, if it's a Christmas movie, this is how they defined it, which is obviously open to anybody's interpretation. If Christmas is a character, meaning that, like, for example, like Home Alone, it's a character because it's about a family getting back together and trying to find each other and that stuff. But, like, if it's just a backdrop, meaning, like, it's an action movie that takes place at Christmas.
Yeah.
But it really, Christmas doesn't play any role in it, like, at all. Like, it's not like somebody's, like, at the end is like, oh, I have a gift for you because you're fucking, like, Bruce Willis doesn't, like, do a Secret Santa swap in the middle of the thing, you know what I mean? Which would have been awesome.
He's rubbing his feet.
And
on
he's
the
wearing a
rug.
beater in the middle of fucking December.
Yeah.
It's just not
like
realistic.
A legend.
Yeah.
A legend. No, I don't consider it a Christmas movie, but I love the movie.
Yeah, the movie's great.
It's a great fucking film.
And I watch it on Christmas, so I mean, it's good.
What's now you're obviously a huge horror film guy, Clocky.
Yeah.
Do you think Black Christmas is the best? And by the way, when I was a kid, these movies were prevalent, dude.
Silent
These like
Night, Deadly.
yes, these like B fucking level direct to video, like at the video store with like a Santa with a fucking sickle on his back.
He's got
and
the
that.
fucking hand coming down the chimney with an axe covered
yeah,
in blood.
yeah, that was fucking awesome.
I like
there's one,
Krampus.
there's one coming out this year.
Vicious,
Violent Night.
Violent Night,
Violent
yeah.
Night.
Oh
You
yeah, I
seen
saw that with the guy from Stranger Things.
Then there's
Yeah.
a vicious Grinch coming out. He's like fucking evil. He's got red eyes and shit.
Really?
Dude, it's good, yeah. But I want to see Silent Night, Violent Night, or whatever the fuck
Violent
it is. Because Santa Claus is like a fucking drunk. And they show him at the bar in the trailer, and they're like, she's like, oh, look
That's
at
with
this.
Hopper.
Yeah. And he's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
fucking, you okay to drive? He's like, yeah, the reindeer fucking steer the sleigh. You know what I mean? It's good.
I can't believe we didn't talk about Bad Santa.
Bad Santa's a
great.
great movie.
So good, dude.
That kid pulls at my heartstrings.
Oh,
I feel
How
so
can
bad
I be
for the
dropped on
kid
my
sometimes.
overhead? You fucking movie.
What is it, kid? It's a pickle.
Why is it brown? I cut myself. Poor kid, dude. What a great little
I
kid.
always thought it's because he backed one out and gave it to him. The brown fucking
Petrified.
pickle.
Petrified wood.
oh my god,
There's so many good lines in that movie.
the movie's fucking great. It's
I love when the
fantastic.
fucking nothing fucking speaks to me more when the alarm goes off. He's like, have a holly jolly, and he just fucking takes it. Fuck you, fuck you. He's throwing it across the room, dude.
Dude, my favorite Christmas movie I'm basically banned from watching. My favorite Christmas movie of all time is Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas, which was on HBO. It was made by Jim Henson.
I still haven't seen that. Ferg just posted about that.
So it's my
he did.
favorite.
It's
It's
today. Yeah.
literally my favorite.
never seen
I
it
owned it in college. I used to just lay on the couch and watch it all
It
fucking
reminds
winter.
me of Fraggle Rock. Just the picture
Well,
that
yeah,
I've seen
it's
is like
Jim Henson.
Yeah.
Kermit's in a
Fraggle
little
Rock.
bit of it, but he's not like a character. He's like narrates it.
Yeah.
So it's like kind
I
of
don't know
like
if I can listen to Kermit
bluegrass
for 2
type.
hours.
No, it's an hour long. He doesn't narrate. He just says like introduces some characters.
All right.
It is. My kids are like, this is the fucking most painful, boring ass fucking movie, like ever. It's my favorite, but it seems like the younger generation does not embrace it at all. But it's fucking great.
I never even heard of it until today.
Oh, it's fucking great. I almost started a band one time called Emmett Otter's Jug Band because I thought it was such a fucking. This is my favorite movie. Maggie's like, that's a dumb name for a band. I'm like, all right. I guess
So
I'm not
what?
gonna do that.
Wait a minute.
Kids
What
don't
was
like-
that? What was that main character? Was that like a
Emmett
groundhog?
Huh?
What was it?
He's like a hedgehog or something.
Yeah, because when I saw that picture that Ferg posted,
No, he's an otter. What am I talking
Yeah,
about?
he's an
Emmett
otter.
He's an otter.
Oh, there.
Hedgehog.
Emmett Otter, yeah.
Yeah, Emmett Otter.
I just had one of those dumbass moments.
Both of you are like,
I know.
what
but-
is
hey,
it? And you're like,
when you
he's
drank
not-
as much as we did this weekend, my mind is.
I remember going up to what's the fucking Cocoa Keys?
Yeah, yeah.
with the kids, and we were talking about because my oldest daughter, her birthday is Groundhog's Day.
Yep.
So we were talking about that, and for whatever reason, I was like, "What is Squidward from SpongeBob?" And it was like dead silent. And my fucking brother was like, "It's a fucking squid, dude." And I was like, "Oh my god!" And I just felt so fucking dumb. Like on Route 1, I'm like, "Wow, man." So I just had one of those moments.
Dude, I went to Cocoa Key over February break about 10 years ago when my kids
That
were
is
little.
a
First of all,
disaster way to go.
it gets worse. Cocoa Key, for the people who are at home, don't know what that is. It's basically a water park up in Danvers, right?
Yeah. Indoor water park.
It has like these slides, but they have a kiddie pool.
Yeah.
So like we needed kiddie pool access. We had like little kids. Walked in, some kid had just taken a fucking smash in the kiddie pool.
That's
so like,
everyone's. That's everyone's story about it.
Yeah,
There's
it's-
poop just floating
yeah,
by.
it's disgusting, dude.
I went
It
there.
smells like bleach in there because of how much
Oh,
poop
yeah,
is in
it's
the
just-
fucking pool.
You're walking into a pool of ammonia.
Yeah.
But they had I went there a couple times for a few birthday parties or whatever. Dude, the last time I went there was before COVID, so it was like 2019. And all I wanted to do, I remember we got a hotel, and I was like, we're just gonna stay there that night. We'll use like the hotel pool for one night. Next day we'll go to Cocoa Keys. Dude, all I wanted was the lazy river. Fucking closed down the entire time. I was bullshit. I was
that
sat at
sucks.
that bar and bought $14 margaritas the entire fucking time.
Somebody backed one out in the lazy.
Dude, I was so mad, dude. So mad. I just wanted to chill.
By the way, it's a little chilly in here right now, but that's because we don't have insulation here. If you need insulation, you call Installation Situation.
guy, man.
at
The plugs are unreal.
gmail.com. Our boy Sean will take care of you. If you own an Irish battleship, it's fully covered. Me, Danny, Clocky, and Fitzy will go over there and make it work for you and take these people out and rough them up. If you have your regular single home residence, it's 75% off, okay? And there's tons of deals with Mass Save and all that stuff. So, anyways, talk to our boy there. And then AJM, right?
Nope, not
Oh, sorry,
AJ.
Safety
Nope.
Sprinkler.
American Safety Sprinkler, Mike Brandano, AmericanSafetySprinkler.com. For all your fire protection needs, give him a whirl. Go on the website. I forget his phone number, but I'm not looking it up right now.
Yeah.
Just tell Mike I said hi.
Yeah. Anyways, so what about food? Christmas food. Let's talk about Christmas food.
Let's talk about
Seven fishes all day long.
Oh, see, I wish I was in a family that did the seven fishes.
Right.
Like I wish.
So my brother-in-law, whose last name is Gallagher,
Yep.
but he is from Revere, and if you don't know about Revere, it's a Wish.com, East Boston. It's very Italian.
Dude, I drove through Revere to drop my daughter off at they were going to Kelly's with their teammates from Mall
Yep.
Catholic, and I'm like, it's only a half a mile. It's only like 5 miles from here.
Yeah.
It's like you're in a different fucking planet, dude.
Yeah.
Like
Planet fucking Druidia.
So Revere is very
lots of gazing balls, you know? In the
yes,
front yard.
yeah. A lot of people calling sauce gravy. There's a lot of that. But I was introduced when my sister married my brother-in-law. I was introduced to the seven fishes on Christmas Eve. Now, his family's a Miniclaries, Zizza, like wicked WAP names, right? But they have.
Can't say that.
Oh, you can't?
I don't think
No,
so.
you can say that.
We'll figure it out. But
I'm not editing it out,
yeah.
so.
By the way, WAP is Fitzy's favorite candy.
I
Whoppers?
love Whoppers.
No!
Malted milk balls. Fuck.
That is the
Fucking
worst.
trash.
That's right there with Almond Joys and Mounds, dude.
No,
Yeah.
come on, will you?
Whoppers are terrible.
Whoppers
We-
are
I think we talked about this on fucking Halloween.
I ate British Whoppers last night. We got home.
That sounds
What's
terrible.
the difference? Yeah, what?
I don't
Dude,
know. They're called
English and Irish chocolate is better. That's a
Maltesos or
fact.
something. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's a
so
fact.
my neighbor's British, and going back to my Christmas tree, I'm cutting down the Christmas tree, and she comes walking out. She's like an 80-year-old British lady. She comes walking out. She's like, "What are you guys doing?" I'm like, "Cutting down the Christmas tree." And she
Mind
goes,
your
"Oh,
business,
that's
red
great."
coat.
So she goes,
You want another L, lady?
Yeah, you want another L? She goes, oh, nice, that's awesome, great memories. I was like, that's a pretty Christmas tree in her yard. And she goes, oh, do you want that one instead? I was like, next year.
Nice.
So she brings us candy from England, and they were called Maltesos or something. They're
Yeah,
basically
yeah.
British Whoppers, you
Yeah.
know? And Whoppers, fuck.
I hate that.
Dude,
so
I'm telling you,
much. I can't do
dude, that shop, and now it's even bigger. Like a corner store next to my house
Fuck,
has.
stop throwing me under the bus.
That's fucking.
I gotta defend my fucking choice in
Dude,
candy
I mean, Whoppers
because
is
Clocky
not-
knows me too good.
Those are not the answer.
He just goes whop as fuck.
But so
I'm gonna
I,
stop bringing up Clocky's fucking peccadillos. That's a good hunting
That's
reference.
a great.
no?
Yes,
Come on,
it is.
let's go.
It is. It is.
Get on the horse.
we so he does. We still do the 7 fishes on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
And let me
I
tell you
forgot
something.
this is what we were talking
That I
about.
know.
Who does?
My brother-in-law. So his family's
okay.
all from Revere, very Italian, and we celebrate on Christmas Eve over there. Dude, there is so much fucking food, and
it's so good.
It's the best.
Yeah.
It is.
So like when they first started getting together, I was like, I would taste seafood, see if I liked it. When I first went over there, dude, they were like, "You're having everything.
Yeah.
And whether you like it or not, you're gonna be full."
Yep.
And I just remember his great uncle Philly, rest in peace, dude. He was like, "You're gonna try the lobster sauce. The lobster sauce." I was like, "All right." He's like, "Tell me when." And I was like, "When?" And he just completely ignored me, and he just kept pouring it on, pouring. My fucking plate was bending over,
Yeah.
and it's just a great tradition. I'm very jealous of that one.
Dude, I'm super jealous of it.
Yeah.
Come over if you want.
I know.
I've been to Clocky's in-laws' house on Christmas Eve.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
I didn't know you guys were that what
Oh,
that
yeah,
type.
we go back.
Yeah.
Fitzy, we go back.
We go back.
That was actually how me and Fitzy bonded because I'm like, oh, you know Clocky, and he's like, you give a big smile. I'm like, yep. I'm
How
like,
can you not smile right
no,
when someone
obviously
says,
it's
you know,
fucking.
Clocky?
He's the fucking best. He's the American treasure. Fucking,
Immediately,
everybody
I'm
knows
just
that.
like fucking great kid. Probably one of my favorites.
You know what the thing is? There's nothing worse than on a holiday when something gets fucked up with the food and like it's out of your control. And like 1 year, I remember like Thanksgiving stuffing is my fucking jam, right? And the fucking stuffing they bought pre-made from like this like high-end Henry's up in fucking Beverly, I think, and fucking shit was like off, like it was like sour.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck,
Ruined your day.
no fucking stuffing. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing worse than no stuffing on
Right.
Thanksgiving. Like,
Yeah,
it's not- everything else is secondary.
That's a game changer.
You know what I mean? But Maggie's uncles had their what we would typically do for Christmas Eve is go to church in Needham with her mom, and then we take her mom over to her brother's house. They have a house that was originally her parents' house. Two of her brothers, they were both lifelong bachelors. They both live across from BC. The house must be worth $28 million. It literally looks
Roughly.
like two guys who grew up in the D Street projects, which they live there, and are like 80-year-old bachelors, right?
Yeah.
It's like there's empty rooms and like, it's like fucking, and they
of
have like,
newspapers.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
the food every year was like fucking like a market basket tray of cold cuts,
Yeah.
like some M&Ms, like some cold chicken fingers, not the 7 fishes. Let's just put it that way. It was old white guy, Irish guy food, basically.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, but this year they decided they're not hosting it anymore, so we're going to her.
You going to Denny's?
We're going to her cousins, and then we're going to my parents. And my mother fucking lights out, makes the best fucking grub in the business.
Yeah.
She does not cook like an Irish woman. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
She's fucking sick. So I'm fucking amped because I'm like, finally, like, I'm not going to be eating a fucking turkey and cheese sandwich, which I do gladly. And I love her uncles. They're awesome people. But like, I kind of want like some, give me a little something here. You know what I mean? Give me some fucking stuffed mushrooms or something.
Scallop potatoes.
Oh.
something.
Oh, yeah.
Double baked. You know what I mean? Something like that.
Damn,
Like, give me that.
I haven't had
I'm gonna-
scalloped potatoes in
I think I might go home and make some as
Absolutely,
soon as we're
dude.
done with this.
So fucking good,
So
dude.
good.
Eat the whole fucking thing.
So fucking good.
So we do that Christmas Eve. Christmas morning, we have Christy's, all her siblings and their kids come over, and Christy puts out a big spread for breakfast.
Yep.
And she makes these fucking like breakfast burritos, like homemade. She takes like the crescent rolls and makes like an empanada out
Yeah.
of them. We fry them with the eggs and the bacon.
sounds insane.
Dude. And then one day I got a little razzle dazzle, went in the fridge, took out the Ortega taco sauce, put that on top of it.
Yep.
Buddy, let me tell you something. We got something going on in my house.
Dude, I'm telling you right
And
now.
I'm not a big breakfast guy at all.
That like my
Blasphemy.
buddy Luis. who
My
I-
favorite is, you guys follow me on Instagram,
Yeah.
right?
Yes, of course. Boston baked beans, right?
Breakfast is my favorite. I love it, and I want some of that.
Oh, dude, I might.
Get
you
me
might.
some
You might.
leftovers.
You
Just
might see me on fucking.
Tinfoil it
You
up
might
and-
see
and-
me in Reading on Christmas Day,
Yeah,
dude.
throw
I'll
me
just
a
take a
touchdown.
fucking
When
ras.
you say breakfast is your favorite like thing,
It's
like
it's my favorite meal. Obviously, there's other shit that trumps it. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah,
But it's my favorite meal. I love
So,
eggs.
what do you
bacon.
eat for breakfast usually in the morning?
During the week?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Okay, yeah.
I fast.
Yeah,
I do
till
the
lunch or
intermittent
whatever,
fasting,
yeah,
you know.
yeah.
Breakfast
But
fast.
on the weekends, I do eggs with a protein, bacon, sausage. I did linguiça on Saturday.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
I still gotta try that. I
I
haven't.
don't fuck around.
That's great.
I love English muffins with butter.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they're fucking awesome.
Bagels with cream cheese, different types of cream cheese, whatever. Sausage, egg, and cheeses. McDonald's fucking biscuits.
Dude, McDonald's
Yes.
breakfast. Me and you texted about this. McDonald's breakfast fucking slaps.
It's so good.
good.
It's so bad for you.
It's so
dude.
horrible, dude.
I could
million
have 100 of
grams
those
of
hash
sodium.
browns with the picante
Yeah,
sauce,
dude,
dude.
they're good.
Fucking
the
love
problem
it.
is it
But I
puts me
put
out
the
of
sau-
commission for like the rest of the day.
Yeah, it's
kinda.
brutal. You don't feel good, and your blood pressure spikes the fuck up. I put sausage, egg, and cheese on a biscuit is the best fast food breakfast sandwich.
Yeah.
at
Yes, I
McDonald's.
agree.
It's the best one. The McGriddles fuck, but if you get a sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit and throw the hash brown in there, hands down, you're going to sleep.
Talking to a
It's like-
See, I'm
professional
an
right
angry
now.
buffalo with sausage
you-
guy.
45 minutes later, you're taking a nap.
Oh,
You're on the. Or you're
You're
on
only
the.
up for an hour and a
Or
half,
you're on the
and then you go.
bagauza.
Yeah, you might be.
If we were like really hungover, we didn't actually do it that day, but like that's the typical thing. Maggie would be like, "I want McDonald's breakfast,"
Yeah.
and I'm like, "Do you really? I want you to think about this because it's gonna ruin the rest of our day, like the
Rest-
fucking rest of your
Dude,
day."
Your hoop is on fire. When you eat McDonald's sausage, dude, your hoop is on
Dude,
fire.
it goes right through me too. Like I'm fucking
Liquefied
done.
and fiery liquid fireworks. It's just a
Oh
little
my
fact.
god, dude! It is not fucking good for you at all. Not fucking good for you at all.
What do you do for like supper on Christmas?
So last year we had it here, so we did a tenderloin. I did a
see,
tenderloin.
that's my thing.
And that's what Javon does, right?
And dude, does he ever? So I
Yeah.
buy it,
Yep.
and then I just let Jovan do his thing.
Kid, it's on sale right now at Shaw's, $5.97 a pound. I got the coupon.
Are you
Yeah.
Dude, beef. We usually go to Costco and we grab two of them,
Yeah.
and
No,
they're
it's
like,
on sale at Costco too.
and they're like fucking $100 a piece.
Yeah.
But because I buy it, Jovan kind of just gives me the side eye, and
Yeah.
I don't tell anybody that's we're watching TV or whatever.
Sure.
And I just go in the kitchen and just fucking get a quick little sliver.
Yeah,
here and there.
yeah.
Dude, no one. Oh, it's so good, dude. Beef tenderloin fucking slaps.
Yep. Paul Doobie right now is like crying because he's like, you gotta let it rest. You
Yeah,
gotta let it
yeah,
rest.
yeah, yeah.
You gotta let it rest.
didn't
Tommy
cook.
loves fun. He's like, what was that thing Nana makes? I'm like, tenderloin. He's like, can we have that for dinner tonight? It was like a Tuesday. I'm like, what? Yeah, let me just go down and get a $150 piece of meat for you.
Yeah. Go see Sam.
Yeah. Yes. Go see Sam. Good Brady Bunch reference right there.
How about eggnog? You guys like eggnog?
See, I was gonna bring this up. I'm not really an eggnog guy.
That rum chata.
Rum chata is great.
Eggnog with a little Sailor Jerry's, dude. Pristine.
It's like it's too much for me. It's like
It's heavy.
yeah, like I can have a
heavy.
glass of it and enjoy
It's
it.
like
Yeah.
a milkshake.
When I was a
too.
kid, I loved it. I used to get my parents to buy it and drink it like
I
milk.
mean, the idea of eggnog
Yeah.
is great, but once you start drinking it, it's like, oh
So-
shit,
little
this is
cup.
way too,
I
way too
so
heavy.
I would have I should have brought some because I got it at the
cinnamon.
house. But Christy's my sister-in-law, I guess, she makes coquito, which is like the
Yeah.
Puerto Rican
Yep.
eggnog.
Yep.
And she makes me. She does like different flavors. I like the original and I like pistachio. Do the pistachio?
shit.
Do the pistachio?
The green?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's fire.
Dude, I gotta say this. I've long said Italians, Irish have pretty much the worst cuisine.
Yeah.
Italians have the best, in my opinion. But the fucking, the countries like Puerto Rico and everything,
Yep.
like those fucking places have
they-
the best shit, dude.
They have, dude.
Yeah.
I could eat chicharron every day for the rest of
God.
my life,
Yep.
and it takes you 8 hours to put down one bite.
Yeah.
because it's just fat.
Yeah.
It's fried fat. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah.
It's the best flavor on earth.
the best.
It's so
Dude,
good.
you get the Montanero plates at
Oh,
Monte
yeah.
Cristo's. You got an egg, rice, beans, a piece of steak, a fried banana, and chicharrones.
It's like $8.
Yeah,
Dude, that's like I was.
covers all the bases.
I think I told the story
Whole
before. But like,
pyramid.
I used to work with Clocky's buddy at Home Depot. Like
Yeah.
that's how I met Clock. And and he we had this kid that we worked with who was Dominican, and like he's like we're gonna go to lunch, we get a new deal, whatever we'd get at lunch. But this kid's like, hey, come with me. So we like hop in the car, went out some fucking place in East Boston where like you serve it on styrofoam plates.
Yep.
It was like $6
Yeah.
for like a fucking huge meal. And I'm like, dude,
3 pounds of
how
food.
do I not know about this place? It's fucking amazing, dude. We would go there. I loved it. It was like my favorite place to eat. My fucking favorite.
Stuff.
Love it.
It's excellent. Yeah.
I love mofongo.
See, I'm not a mofongo guy.
Really?
Yeah. So like I'll have So I'm not a big plantain guy, but
Yeah.
when they fry them and they make like tostones,
Yeah.
that's
Those are
I'll
good,
fucking pop
Smash
those.
them
Oh
down
yeah,
and fry them. Those are good.
I'm all in.
I like mofongo though.
Yeah,
All the different sauces, all the different meats,
Yeah.
proteins, whatever you want to call it.
What is
shrimp.
that? What is it?
It's like fried plantain. It's like mashed fried plantains, and then a protein and a sauce on top. And it's
like I'll eat it.
unbelievable.
Don't get me wrong, I'll eat it. But
So good.
Yeah.
Every
Were
combination
you
is
talking
great.
about the horchata?
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
we were talking about. Yeah,
Yep. So they made those last night.
rum chata. So
Yeah,
Hammers was
that's-
talking about horchata.
Yeah.
because he's traveling the country, but rum chata with the fireball. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I made for my shots.
Yeah, those
because
are
of
good.
That's
your
what we-
Yeah,
inspiration.
absolutely.
We
those are
had
good.
those last night.
Well, no, the horchata stuff.
There's
is
the fireball
stuff in
right
the
there.
Colombian restaurants that they got in that like that
I think.
Kool-Aid machine.
I think
Oh, yeah.
Brendan and
Yeah,
Danny
it's
need
good.
a shot.
I'm not really sure what it is, but I drink it.
Yeah, it happens.
I'm epically epically no, not the right word. This is what happens when I don't drink. I can't speak. I got so fucking wasted at my parents' Christmas party. This is actually a pretty funny story. My parents had a Christmas party every year, right? All our family, but then when we were in college and shit, we would just bring our friends too. So all my friends would come to my house and we'd get fucking lit, right? And I mean, like, cocked. And like one year, like, first of all, the first thing I did is I lit up a cigarette in my parents' kitchen. My father almost fucking took a frying pan to my face. He was like, "What do you fucking think you are doing?" Like, and I was like, huh? Like, I don't even think he knew I smoked at that point. You know what I mean?
It's a good way to
Smoke
find it.
cigarettes?
I did, like when I was drunk. Like, I wasn't like a daily
Never
smoker.
like a daily smoker.
Yeah. So, anyways, I go out back. They go to bed, and I go out back because I'm like, and my parents had like a same type of back porch I do. It's probably 5 feet off the ground, right? Old Victorian house. And I'm like, light up a butt. Just like what happened to me at the party last night where I got lightheaded real quick. I fucking go right backwards through the fucking railing of the thing and busted out, dude, and fell down like it was like in pieces, right? Like, so I'm on the ground now, laying on
Father's
top
like,
of
that's what you get.
Yeah.
So like he loves telling the story because I guess I don't really remember what happened, but like I laid there, I'm like, what do I do here? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kids like dude love laying in
So
the
I-
fucking backyard.
Stand up real quick and give him the finger and
Yeah.
walk away.
So I go upstairs and I'm like, I guess I was like so cocked and I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm a loser. I fell through the railing, I ruined it. I'm like, so I've been making mistakes like that my entire life. But
Yeah.
fucking just actually
Who hasn't?
being a complete fucking dumbass. Ridiculous. I think he was way more pissed to be for lighting up a cigarette than he was for going through the back of the fucking
Yeah,
stairwell.
I'm sure he's. Yeah, I'm going with that too. He's not happy about the cigarette in the.
Have you ever
kitchen.
woken up and like pissed in your room and didn't remember it? You ever do that?
I have not. No.
I did. I pissed in my closet like 3 times before. Like, and woke up and I was like, whoa, fuck, that's like my eyes on shirt. Like, fucking-
My cousin, my cousin had a problem with wetting the bed.
yeah. I have a buddy that has that problem.
Yeah, so every once in a while he'll just wake up drunk and piss somewhere random. Like wake up, not wet the bed, but just wake up, go to the closet,
Dude.
go to the fridge,
Take a
and just
piss.
pee.
Pee on the Brussels sprouts.
Yeah, dude.
So this is literally happened to me like
Fruitcake in the fridge.
4 times. It's always when I'm somewhere away
Christmas
from
vlog.
home. It's never happened to me in my house, but it happens to me if I go to like, I got one on vacation like a couple years to Maine. I go to Maine. I was drinking like fucking watermelon vodka
Hamming
drinks.
out
Oh,
of your
just
zone, yeah.
wrecked, right? And I woke up and I had like completely pissed the fucking bed. And I was sleeping in like I wasn't sleeping in the. I like fell asleep in a different bed in the house.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh fuck, man, this is not good. My dad gets so cocked, he pisses the bed. Like imagine that. Like you're like explaining alcohol to somebody who didn't know what it was. It's like, yeah, sometimes I get so fucking cocked, I piss my bed like I'm a fucking 2-year-old boy. Like, what is wrong with you, dude? Like, what am I doing to myself? You know what I mean? But I do have a buddy who had like a constant. He's retired from the game now, but he punched his card. But he had
Good for him.
he had a pissing problem, and actually, I'm not going to use his name, but anybody who went to college with knows what I'm talking about. But he came over here, and we were pretty fucked up. We were in this bar. This is before he retired from the game, and he was trying to take a leak, and he went outside. He fell over my daughter's mini moped, and he gets up and he looks at me, and he just pissed himself completely. And I'm like,
Yeah,
oh
but, you know,
man.
You can't hold them.
Yeah,
responsible.
No,
it is what it is. You know what I mean?
Genetics. So,
This kid-
so my cousin, the one that pissed the bed, they couldn't figure out why he couldn't sleep through the night without pissing.
Yeah.
The doctor prescribed these underwear for him to wear.
Oh, perfect.
That there was a sticker on his stomach. Right when his bladder get full, it shocked him awake.
Shut the fuck up.
No.
That was the fucking 90s, dude.
Jesus
Holy
fucking
shit,
Christ.
Yeah.
Shock therapy.
It right when his bladder was full, it fucking gave him an electrocution.
doctor
man,
He had to wake up, yeah, to
Jesus
go to the
Christ.
bathroom. I won't mention his name.
Holy fucking shit.
Yeah, dude. Back in the 90s, they were just
That's
like, yeah,
insane.
fuck it, let's fucking electrocute the kid.
him a zap collar.
If you can't
Fucking,
fucking-
was it?
it could sense his bladder
How
getting
can you
full.
get
and
a
they're
restful night's
hey,
sleep knowing you can get
wake the
fucked?
fuck up, tased.
Dude,
Taser.
You know what
Why
I would
would you
do?
wake up getting tased,
did,
basically?
Yeah,
did that
dude.
like cure his problem?
Absolutely not. It was just like
Does
fucking
he still have the
torture.
shotgun to you?
I would
I
put
don't-
my
I don't
hand
know.
on my wife and just wait.
He's a
Now we wait.
he's a successful guy. Right now.
That's
Speaking
right.
of that, has anyone got up in the middle and pissed?
No, you can. Yeah, go ahead.
It happens
People
all
do
the
it.
time.
Yeah. John did it like 3 times, I think, right?
Well, I mean, he's not even tasting the Bud Lights. He's just rifling through them.
Oh, by the way, somebody gave me somebody who called. Who did I see the other night that was like, oh,
I thought the
oh,
building
you know
was
what it
coming
was? It
down.
was Mo Morrow from the Mo. By the way, if you don't listen to the Mo Beer podcast, it's a great podcast.
Yeah.
Mo runs that. They're actually like blowing up, dude. They have like huge numbers.
They're killing
You know,
it.
because you know why you know what? It's hard to push. Like it's just like, hey, what's your podcast about? We're funny. That's it.
Right.
Like if you're like it's about beer, then every fucking dickhead who has an IPA is gonna fucking tune in.
Right.
You know what I mean? Anyways, the podcast is great. But he was like talking about when you had John on.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, he was awesome. He goes, dude, it was cracking me up because he's like, Danny's so high energy and like John's like kind of like quieter and low key, but then like he would just throw these fucking zingers and
zingers,
just fucking
yeah.
murder him. I was like, yeah, it was fucking great. It was a lot of fun. We'll have to have him back on. Head of hairstyling or chief barber, I think we call him.
Yeah, he's our chief operating barber.
Yeah, it's like the White House. You know what I mean? We got like all these different jobs.
have so many
We
jobs.
haven't really named Jumptown's job, but Jumptown's coming back on the show next week, by the way.
Yeah, we got to figure out
So
something.
I went to be on his podcast.
Yeah.
And that was wild. I'll just say that. First of all, apparently it's in Texas. I drove out there. Talk about different currency. Littleton, Massachusetts. Wave
Jesus.
Radio. Jumptown had like, he brought us like some of his mother's cream chicken soup like to take home, which I forgot, which I feel like a dickhead. Gave us beers, got us Chinese food. He is worth the price of admission
yeah.
every time. Fucking worth the price of admission. Love that fucking kid. Anyways, so yeah, dude, I love the fucking. I love just you know what I love doing on breakfast, Fitzy. I'll get you taking this. If I'm really feeling my fucking feeling my shit, if I'm like I want to make a good breakfast, I'll go pick up some fucking russet potatoes, dice those fucking things up, and make my own hash browns.
Delicious.
I'll tell you what, there's not a thing anybody's gonna fucking do about it. All right, I'm gonna do it.
Can't be
I'm gonna
stopped.
make it happen. Fucking onion in there.
So good.
Oh,
Yep.
little fucking Goya seasoning, even though that fucking guy's probably a Trump fan, but it's fine with me. I don't give a
Paprika?
fuck. Yeah.
Little paprika.
Oh yeah, little paprika.
Oh,
yeah, absolutely.
Let's go.
Fucking love it, dude. Love it.
Probably like once or twice a year, I like having breakfast for supper.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
That's
Oh,
the
we do
balls.
it like once a week, dude.
Do you?
Yeah, the kids love it.
See,
They love it.
we never do it anymore, but that's the way to go.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it's great.
Breakfast is awesome.
Yeah, breakfast is
I
fucking
fucking
great.
love
I like it.
See, I just think eggs are wildly overrated.
Oh, I like
you don't,
it.
you don't
Really?
need.
Yeah.
I do beans and toast for breakfast sometimes.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good.
Irish.
That's
We're
fucking
all
good.
fueled up, my friend.
Brown bread, dude. I go
Brown bread in
I
the
go
can.
I go back to fucking little butter on that
I still
bitch.
haven't had it. I'm gonna have to try it. I
What?
never had brown
in
bread.
the can.
Yeah,
Never.
Dude, that's the cover photo of Boston baked beans.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, brown bread with the butter,
Butter on it.
baked beans, and hot dogs right
Yeah,
on there.
It's fucking
yeah.
delicious.
First time I told my wife, like,
It's only one company that makes it to it. It's B&M.
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 Yeah, B&M makes it.
Or
yeah.
like they make it from scratch if you know what
That's
the fuck you're
stupid.
doing. Yeah, you. So my wife's like, oh yeah, like she's just being nice to me. I could hear her fucking talking to herself like in the kitchen, like kid eats fucking bread out of a can with fucking. It's almost done. I'm like, I heard you. Fucking ragging on me.
First lady.
So
Yeah, the
so
first lady.
I eat brown bread often.
Yeah,
And
so good.
and I came at my girl's throat one day because I was like, you're eating fucking squid out of a can, like a little tuna can. Goya makes it.
Yeah.
And she'll just go to town with a fork. And I'm like, that's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. She's like, you're eating fucking bread that's shaped like a fucking can of fucking Chef
The
Boyardee.
best part of it.
I know. Couple slabs, real
Slice,
butter, none
yep.
of that margarine, real butter.
Yeah.
Fucking go to town.
That's why I told you I lost 40 pounds in 68 days. I basically ate fish out of a can like every day, like sardines,
yeah.
Imagine what your
fucking
phosphorus-
mussels.
what did
Tuna's
you-
Dude, my stomach was great. I was a protein working machine. I was
Yeah.
fucking great, dude. It was
Dude,
awesome.
Tuna's one of my go-tos on
Yeah.
when I'm dieting.
Yeah, it's great.
So I obviously I'm not a mayo guy. It's well documented, but they have those like who's the tuna company? Is it Sunkist?
Bumblebee.
Oh, no, but they have the
chicken of the sea.
Stockist.
I think they get those pouches now
Yeah.
with the tuna that
Oh,
have
yeah.
different flavor.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dude, that lemon fucking pepper tuna.
Lemon dill,
oh,
yeah, whatever it is, yeah.
buddy.
You can just scoop it right
Oh,
out of
it's
there
the
and eat
best.
it. Put it
And
on a
it-
cracker.
It's awesome.
Oh, yeah, put it on a cracker, dude.
Cracker.
Yeah.
I love that guy.
He's
He like killed 3 people.
Yeah,
in
he's
the
not
swamp
a
the other
he
day,
is
though.
not a good guy.
No.
Did he?
Yeah, he was fucking smashed. I guess he
On a
mowed
boat.
On a boat.
Who is this?
Oh,
You never
no
saw
way.
Stale Cracker? The guy
Steel
does
cracker.
Oh yeah, I know the guy who does the big accent and everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
put it on your own.
killed people?
Yeah.
Pretty sure he definitely destroyed a couple like fucking.
Lives.
First off, did you know he was a cop?
No.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that was a
Hey,
wig he
he's-
wears.
I know, me neither. So
He's always carrying them.
I know.
Every video he's got a 6-shooter.
So
on
he's
his hip.
Yeah, he's
he's
got a
like
Colt.
either a Louisiana state cop or he's like a fucking city cop.
Yeah.
And he does this whole thing, and
Cracker assistant.
yeah, thank you, cracker assistant. And he
that on
said
a cracker,
they
dude.
told him that like the police department was like, you have to stop doing these videos. And he was like, He's like, I'm getting way more money doing this than being a cop.
Sure.
And he's a good cook.
Yeah.
I got a seasoning from
He's just
Walmart.
not a very
All right,
good
but-
driver with a boat.
So he really killed someone?
I don't know if he killed people, but
Yeah, I
he.
shouldn't have said that.
I think he. There's an article on it, but it's not like it should have been news as often as you see him on like
Squashed it,
fucking.
yeah.
I know.
But I think he went into a dock or something and then just like fled the scene.
Wow.
Killed. I don't know. Again, I don't know if he
Sunk,
killed.
I think he sunk the boat.
Yeah,
And
and
left
he
him for
just
dead.
left him there. Just see you later.
Where the gate is going to get.
Oh Jesus fucking
Yeah.
Christ, dude.
Yeah.
Not good.
Not good.
So I forget which episode I was listening to.
That's some Tony Joe
One
White
of my
stuff.
favorite things was Brendan said, ready for this, Gillis? Slippery with mayo. It was my favorite thing because you were like, oh, why would you say it like that? It's fucking disgusting.
Very erotic.
Slippery with
Oh,
Dude, you know
mayo.
what? I'm gonna gross you out so bad. When I beef, I like to get extra mayo on mine.
You're
Yeah.
you're a fucking madman.
Globs.
Yeah, like blah, blah, blah. Give it to me. Give it to me.
Madman.
Dude.
Hey, I'm glad you brought up beefs because I was talking to Fitzy about this. There's a lot of Dirk Diggler fluffed beefs on
On the
beef-
page.
on the page.
Clocky's a traditionalist. He likes he likes a roast beef sandwich.
Blue collar guy.
Yeah. It doesn't matter where it's from.
Yeah.
It's got sauce, it's got mayo, it's got cheese, and it's fucking
I'm gonna
delicious.
fucking eat it.
Yeah.
But I mean, don't get me wrong. I respect them.
The pretty beefs, Clocky ain't here for
fluff.
it. He's
I
just,
don't like
he's
the
just
fluff
here for a
cheese.
fucking good
Dirk
time.
Tingle Peeps, dude.
Yeah, that's what I call them because some of these guys are like, oh, I'm up here, and then they show you right. It's on a plate, and you can dude. I can tell you like drizzled. You fucking drizzled.
Sauce on the
That's-
side.
yeah.
They do well, yeah. If it says sauce on the side, then they did it themselves. But the place like Tessie's,
Yeah.
Bellas,
Tessie's,
too.
They have a
Tessie's and Bellas
ladle.
make a beautiful fucking beef. They
Yeah.
look beautiful. Modern Butcher, beautiful fucking beef.
I'm telling you, I walked into Mike's
Clocky
the other
doesn't
day.
give a fuck.
I walked into Mike's the other day. The lady's like, knew what I want. She fucking fired the beef at me. She's like, fuck off. I ate it. It was good.
She's like super three-way,
Oh, cheese sauce.
Yeah.
waffle fry,
With the
cheese sauce,
With the fucking cheese.
large Coke.
They had, without a question, the best fountain Pepsi on earth.
Dude, so how's this? They got
and
the
now
machine
they got the
now.
machine now.
They got
I
the
walked in
machines
there.
there, yep.
Too many options
Yeah.
for me. I'm the.
I do like the Seagram's raspberry ginger ale option. Though.
I was
That's a
there
good.
for 3.5 hours the other day. The screen's all sticky.
Yeah.
You're looking up at fucking. Were you looking up at like the 4 fucking pictures they got up there? The mountain.
Dude, I gotta say, when Clock first came onto the beef page, and they like people were like going after him, right?
Yeah.
And I stole
Clocky got a lot of
this is
hate.
where I stole my line. This
love
line
it.
I stole it from Clocky because I texted him. I'm like, wow, dude, we're gonna get some heat on there. He goes, there's people out there with their torches and pitchforks, son.
Dude, they come at me, son. Right? I was just like busting balls. I knew it was fucking not good looking, but
Right.
I was like, look at this beef, and I fucking ate it. I threw it down my throat. It was delicious.
He's like, look at this Alamo beef. It's a 9. I'm like, oh, Clocky, don't do it to yourself. And he's like, fuck them.
But you know what? I love it. I love going back on to get rid of this fucking guy.
I loved it, dude. I thought it was
Ban
fucking
'em.
great. I thought it was fucking classic. By the way, some kid I know, like, I ran over a football game. I forget, like, I put my Bellas picture up there or something like that. Like, no, I think it was like Athens. It was like 3-4 months ago. Kid's like, oh, he's like, what are you up to these days? Just reviewing roast beef sandwiches on the internet? I'm like, I'm like, what are you doing? Just reading about reviews on the internet?
Come at
Dickhead,
you
fuck
like that.
off.
Fuck you,
I'm like,
buddy.
yeah, you should join the Craft Beer Mafia page. I slap beers down like fucking they're going out of style too. And I tell
Fucking
people to
drunk
fuck themselves.
Judging you, dude.
Fucking judge me.
Yeah, don't
That's
fucking
cool.
judge. Why,
I
you're a
love
fucking
it.
loser.
That's awesome.
He's
Yeah.
the same kind of guy that fucking treated Richie the way that fucking Silhouettes did in fucking La Bamba. Remember that? I'm plugs from the fucking, gets right back in the car, and they go.
The Bob is a great fucking movie.
Yeah, you know.
Richie!
I'll
By the
decide
way-
what's good for the Shallowettes or whatever the
Dude, we
fuck.
were watching it the other day, and who's his brother's name?
Bob.
Bob's like, Richie, I basically gotta rape my wife to have sex with her. He's like, and I'm like, wow, Bob, that's good news.
He's like, ain't my first, won't be my last. Holy. Hey,
He was a real piece of shit.
by the way, I won.
What an
fucking-
artist, though.
I won tickets to see fucking Wolf Mother at the fucking House of Blues because I knew what fucking biker gang Bob was in. It's the fucking Galloping Goose.
How do you remember that?
He's a Galloping Goose. One of the most deadliest biker gangs in the Midwest.
That's a great movie, by the way. Fucking fantastic movie.
But that's the kind of person that fucking judges you for fucking, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Some guy like Bob. That's that guy. He's like a real piece of shit.
Looks like Woody Woodpecker. He gets all
Woody
shit-faced,
Woodpecker.
throws them all down.
Yeah.
Trash as a
Beating up his wife
Yeah.
and raping her and shit.
Yeah.
Like, guy's a
Rosie.
fucking horrible,
It was
horrible
Rosie.
guy. Yeah. Absolute piece of shit.
Feeding
Bob.
his rabbit tequila.
Yeah, just like an epic piece of shit.
Two,
Bob from
two
fucking
miles
Obama.
down the road, Richie's fucking outside of Donna's window just playing the songs.
Yeah. Donna. Lou Diamond Phillips, I feel like could have had a bigger career than he did.
His name always bothered me.
Yeah, his name's dumb.
Lou Diamond
Yeah,
Phillips.
3 names. Come on.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Wrap
pick
it up.
one. Lou Diamond. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
Lou.
That's why he used to drive me fucking nuts when John Cougar Mellencamp would change his name all the time. Now he's John Mellencamp. Now he's John Cougar. Fuck off. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
we don't need all that.
you know what I hate when people get all up in arms about like they're like Springsteen. He's a fucking woke. All this stuff. I'm like, I don't even anybody I like musically. I don't follow them on Instagram.
No.
I don't follow them on Twitter. All I do is listen to their music. I don't want to know. I don't give a fuck.
Fucking ruin it.
Yeah,
we
exactly.
we talked about this last episode.
Yeah,
We were on too.
yeah, because I had like a guy that I loved, Jason Isbell, and like he was
it'll
so woke
ruin it
and
for
stuff
you.
that I'm
Don't-
like,
yeah,
I can't
don't
do
fucking
this.
follow them. Just ingest their fucking content. Don't
By the way,
follow them.
right.
I can say this like when you know when
Opinions.
somebody's like, I'm Jewish, so I can say this, right? I, as a songwriter, musician, I feel like I can say this about my fellow songwriters. I got fucking news for you. That's not a real job. I hate when they complain. Like, I know a guy and he complains. He's like, they're taking all the money out of it. I'm like, it's not a job. You play a guitar and sing. That's fun. That's fun shit to do. A job is going and working on a
Being
fucking
miserable.
train, going and fucking calling a bunch of people who don't want you to call them. Like, shit you don't want to do is job to me. You know what I mean? I mean, would I like to? Yes. I'd like to play point guard for the Celtics, but it's not happening. So,
Laying
not?
pipe.
Why not?
still got a shot, you think?
Yeah, of course you do. I'll be there front row fucking cheering you right on.
Clocky, we need to go
What,
back to
playing for the
Vegas. by the way.
Celtics?
Whenever
No,
you-
you don't have a shot. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Point
Ha-
guard,
maybe
yeah.
the
Yeah.
Harlem Globetrotters. You know,
Sorry.
Generals. Maybe
Ship
the Washington
sailed,
Generals.
Brendan.
Oh, those are the ones that like play like Melrose High.
Yeah. Washington Generals.
The B list of fucking Globetrotters.
Yeah. Anyways, what's your any big plans? What are you guys doing for Christmas?
So here's the best part about this year. Christmas is on a Sunday. I have that Monday off. New Year's is on a Sunday. Have that Monday off.
Yep.
Boom.
St. Patrick's Day is on a Friday.
Let's fucking go.
This is
awesome.
That's fucking epic. I forgot about that.
2023 is the year.
We said that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did say that. Yeah, it's gonna be a
Fucking
good
go.
one.
I want to explain something. I want to drop something because we're talking about this. I'm putting feelers out there to you. When I say something, like my wife's like, don't say stuff, get the kids all excited, like you gotta take them to Disney and tell like 2 months later we can't afford it.
Yeah, you
I'm like,
don't do
I don't
that.
know. I do that shit all the
That's
time.
terrible.
We're going
It
to
is
Canopy
horrible. They're
instead.
my son's like, where are we going for February break? I'm like,
Whalen Park.
I don't know. Maybe
Place is-
Watertown.
place is closed. I don't know.
Framingham's beautiful this time of year.
You guys want to go take a hike at Pine Bank Spot?
We're looking at February 11th. We're talking about doing a bar crawl.
Yeah.
A pulling the cork bar crawl. It is going to be Malden based, right? Is that what we said?
I would hope
yes,
so.
We're doing
Yeah.
Malden based.
We can
hit
work
the clubs.
Yeah, we can work on getting like a bus or something.
Yeah, and then go back to the IA afterwards and just absolutely get fucking buckled. Like you know what you do in a bar crawl? You piss your bed. That's a piss your bed type of day. Like,
Shit your bed.
Yeah.
Or the closet.
Your bed. Yeah, or you piss in the closet. Exactly.
You know what I got a history of doing, and I'm sorry if I'm,
This is a safe space.
this is a safe
All right.
space.
So I'll fucking go into the stall, and I'll just piss on the person's foot next to me. Just be like, my bad. My bad.
So if you see Clocky on the you might want to avoid him in the bathrooms.
Sometimes
First-
I just piss all over my own feet.
Do you hit a middle stall? Are you a middle stall guy? Seems like you are right there.
Yeah.
No, he's talking about a stall, like
A
not a
stall.
urinal.
Oh,
Most of my pants. Listen, here's another fact.
Picadillo.
Most of my pants, the zippers are sewn up, so I'm dropping to the fucking ankle. It's just something I have to do.
I used to have boxes like that. Boxes with no
hole.
dink hole. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Down to
I
the
had
floor.
to just go and ass out,
Oh, that
peeing in
sucks.
the urinal.
That sucks. Boxes kind of suck. By the
You
way.
go to squeak out a fart.
I wear boxer briefs now.
By the way,
And I got a dink hole.
I told you about this.
Wiener. A wiener window.
I listen to the Kirk Minion show all the time, and they do an ad for, I think it's like MeUndies or one of those ones, right? Or I think it's Tommy John, and he's like, we have a no, they have a no wedgie guarantee. I'm like, how do you cash in on that guarantee?
Impossible.
Like, there's no way you can tell me you can't get a wedgie in these things. You know what I mean? Like you get a wedge, I can give anybody a wedgie. Like,
Right.
you know what I mean? Like, fucking made my bones giving people wedgies. You
Right.
know? Like there's nothing funnier than like giving your kid a wedgie when he's little. It's great. You know what I mean? Making him cry.
My cousins, Pat and Mike, obviously they're brothers, and I would watch them torture. Well, Pat mostly, he's the older one. He would torture his little brother, and he would give Mike a wedgie, but then he would take his foot and stick it like tucked in the it was the most uncomfortable fucking scenario. Dude, imagine just having a wedgie with your foot tucked in the pants, and you
My
can't move.
father and uncle used
Someone
to do
has
this
to
to me.
untuck you.
My father and uncle used to no wedgie, but they would roll me onto my stomach and they would take both my legs, fold them up, and then tuck them into like your sweatshirt.
Yeah.
So like you can't. So you're like
Yeah.
a fucking worm on the ground, like trying to get out of it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Good times. They were probably shit
Uncles,
faced.
yeah, uncles are the best.
Yeah.
My uncles used to lock us in a fucking room in the attic, and it only had like one little walkway where there was no insulation, no floor.
Yeah.
So there was like just like a piece of plywood.
Yeah, like a
You
plank.
know what I mean? So they're like, all right, so look, here's the lights on. That is the only place you can walk. If you step in the pink, you're falling through into Grammy and Grandpa. And they would be like, all right, see you later. Shut the light off and slam the door closed.
Jesus.
And I'd be like, I don't know where to go.
Dude, we went to,
They
I
called
got
it the lobster room because it was pink.
The lobster room?
It was just
Insulation?
all insulation. In a little plywood.
when my son was like 5,
fall off.
maybe he was 5, 4, maybe he was 4, we went up to Storyland. And like I just can't help myself. My father used to fuck with me all the time. I cannot help myself. So the kids go into the Three Bears house. My daughter's in, I have it on my Facebook. I'll share the video. My daughter's in one bed, my son's in the other. I go, oh, I have this on video. I'm like, do you hear that? My son's like, what? And I'm like, oh my God, I think the Three Bears just came home. And he's like, no, they didn't. And I'm like, oh my God, they're home. And he's like, ah! And they like fucking, I got a fucking fear on his face, dude. And he's like running out of the fucking house. I'm pissing myself laughing. And Maggie's like, what is wrong with you? She's like, all these people saw you do that. Like, it was the first thing they went into when they got to Storyland. I did that. I just dropped it on him. Hey, it's fun. You know what I mean? I also did one time where he was like obsessed with, where he thought there was like, that he saw a clip from, Texas Chainsaw Massacre
Excellent.
of Leatherface. Yeah. That was his favorite movie, but he was little then. And so I was like, oh yeah, that guy's from Melrose. And he's like, he's like, what? I went out to take the trash out and I went up behind where I knew he was sitting in the living room and I was like, "Argh!" And he like, Maggie's like, he fucking almost pissed his pants. Like he was so fucking scared that Leatherface was like outside the fucking thing. So anyways, that's called Good Child. We'll do another episode on how to raise your children. I mean, I think that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Right? All right, I think we did a good job. What do you think?
I love it.
That was fucking a blast.
Listen,
Fabulous.
I think, and I say this often, people like overlook Thanksgiving because Christmas is around the corner and
Yeah.
it gets overlooked at because I love Thanksgiving. But the day after Thanksgiving, I'm all in on Christmas.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's
Absolutely.
Thanksgiving's like a warm up. It's like the appetizer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
But I really like Thanksgiving because it's always on a Thursday, so you get that long weekend.
yeah, I like it.
And but the day after Christmas, the day after Thanksgiving, I'm all in.
Yeah, I'm with you. I love Thanksgiving too, but Christmas is my jam. Christmas and Halloween are my favorites.
Yeah, I was supposed to go in day after Thanksgiving, and I ended up taking it off. But now that means that between Christmas and New Year's, I was going to take that whole week off.
Yeah.
I got to go in on like the Wednesday because I don't have PTO.
Come on, Fitz.
I don't have paid time off. I got to go in on some random day in the middle of the week between Christmas and New Year's.
Ah, that sucks.
I took the whole week off, but since I took Black Friday off,
Yeah.
I gotta just go
Bite a
in.
bullet.
I'm pretty sure things will be all right up there.
I mean, yeah, they'll be able to handle it, but I don't have paid time off, so I gotta get
Yeah, you
there,
gotta do it.
know?
Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, I can't wait. Like, dude, like I said, Christmas is the fucking best. Halloween's like second for me, and then I'm all about. I love St. Patty's Day. I'm just
St.
like
Patty's
St.
Day
Patty's Day
is awesome. Christmas is my favorite. I just love like tonight. Snow outside. The the house feels so cozy. You're sitting there with
Yep.
your family. There's a tree lit up in your fucking living room. It's just, it's
Yep.
awesome. I love it.
I agree.
I love the
agree.
smell of Christmas too.
Yeah.
Give me all
Pine
that. Give me all of it.
needles, yeah.
Give me all of it.
I love it.
love it.
And I love the fact that you're like most of the year, like if I do, like I feel bad that I'm a fat loser, but like that's the time of the year that like everybody's allowed to be a fat loser.
Yeah.
So it's like, and you can't make like, it's one of those things too. It's like once you get to this part of the month, just be with everybody else in the new year. Make
I'm
your
going to
changes.
start doing good on the first
Yeah,
of the year.
yeah, exactly.
No more Minigottis.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude.
one thing we did not cover
What?
today:
That-
candy canes.
Oh, fraud.
Yeah, fraud. 100% fraud.
Wait a minute. We are not. No. We're not doing that.
Crush candy canes in your drink.
Fire,
Cool.
dude.
No,
the Jolly Rancher candy
Yeah,
canes.
Millions different
okay,
types.
All right.
okay.
So you're
Let
talking
me
fruity
quantify
candy
it.
canes.
All the
Fruity
the,
candy
the
canes
root beer
rule.
ones, the
Root
Dr.
beer is
Pepper
great.
ones.
Root beer.
Root beer is the
Legit
best one.
peppermint candy canes.
Can fuck
That's a
off.
fraud?
Yes.
Thank you, fuck off.
I'll fuck with that.
We
I'll
have
I kind of like them too. I like
like
candy canes.
on Charlie Brown's Christmas tree at my house, we have candy cans hanging on branches.
Yeah.
They're like 13 years old.
I'll
Nobody.
still fucking eat them.
I'll bring one in for you.
And
I
I'll
will.
eat. Hey,
Yeah, I'll
And
bring
you
it
could
in.
turn it into a shank while having it
yeah, you could
while
probably
having a
file-
delicious treat.
I
Yeah,
like
file
made
that
the
thing down
excuse.
and
I'm
fuck
like,
someone
we're gonna
up.
hang candy canes on the tree just to fucking and slowly
They're
but
like-
surely they just disappear.
I love the root beer ones, dude.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
all in.
that's,
So
good.
if I-
Those are
Cherry
good.
ones.
If I'm
Tootsie
at,
Rolls could, by the way, Tootsie Pops could fuck off. That's a different
I
subject.
love Tootsie Pops.
I like Tootsie Pops.
No.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But
the worst
if
bull
I
bug.
if I'm ever in Walmart, Target, one of those fucking Karen stores, and I see in the little end display of I'm buying those candy canes.
The next day they're like fucking 60 boxes for a dollar.
Yeah, dude, it's
And if you
great.
steal them, they don't care. You're like, wow, fucking guy.
Thank you for
walking
doing
around.
us a favor.
Thank you.
Yeah, so we'll do that bar crawl, Danny. We're gonna make that happen.
February 11th.
February 11th, we're gonna make it happen. We'll start getting on
We'll
that.
start
soon.
working on the details now.
Yeah, we'll maybe call up your boy Paul Devers and see he get some.
He knows, and then like I pretty much frequent every single bar in Malden, so
Yeah,
I'll,
I mean,
I'll just talk to somebody.
I'm
And be
not-
like, we're coming by that day.
Yeah, you're kind of a
You're welcome.
specialist in drinking in Malden.
I might have to. I
Bob.
know I said this about the Halloween party, but it was different circumstances. If,
Yeah.
If everybody's healthy in the household,
Yep.
I might have to make accommodations. The first lady might have to come pick
Yes.
me up
Hell
or,
yeah.
or something.
Yes.
Hell yeah. Get
Yes.
out of control.
Yeah, I
Let
mean, that's-
Cocky get loose.
You don't drive to a drive crawl. Let's put it
Right.
that way. Bar crawl is you
You
like,
drive to a bar crawl, you just can't.
you can't drive home.
from a bar
Yeah,
crawl.
exactly.
Pick
Yeah,
it up
'cause
the
you'd be
next
fucking
morning.
Absolutely.
We
fucking
had a
lost.
no, dude, and he to give him his credit, dude, he did it right. So I think it was like $35 a person. It came with a
Yep.
T-shirt. Actually, dude,
Are you wearing it? Ha! Holy shit! That's
Okay.
great.
and on the back it shows you all the fucking
All the bars? That's
all the
awesome.
bars.
That's awesome.
So that was a couple of years ago, but it came with a T-shirt. and the-
Malden pub crawl.
Yeah.
So Canerney told me to tell you that he's got the best Malden hoodie ever.
He does.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's very, very simple, dude.
I have no idea what it is.
He
but
knows what it
said,
is,
He said, tell Gillis I got the best fucking Malden hoodie ever.
And Craig was supposed to make me one, and I'm still fucking waiting on it. Dude, it's just a forest green hoodie, white Times New Roman letters. It says Malden with a shamrock on it.
Yep.
And I fucking want it. Looks just like the ones that say Hyde Park or Salty or whatever.
Charlestown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so simple. And I'm like, he's like, this is one of one. And I'm like, you motherfucker. You know?
By the way, also anybody who's waiting on a T-shirt right now, this is like Craig's like super busy time of the year.
Yeah.
So I'm not like bothering him right now because I'm just gonna wait till after the new year to get a shirt.
Yep.
Because he's got he gives us a little deal. So
Yeah. And
I'm
we're gonna
make hoodies
and I'm getting stickers made this week. So
Yeah, and we're gonna
stickers
make-
will be back in business.
and we're
I
gonna
got
have.
stickers. Holiday correspondents deserve something though.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
you guys are getting hoodies.
We need some swag.
I just
Yeah.
need some. I'm gonna need some
Sizes.
sizes, and I'm gonna make it happen. I'm ordering the hoodies tomorrow.
Fat.
yeah, fat size round,
What are you, a triple X?
3XL tall.
3XL tall?
It's got to be tall,
Tall.
I am too. Yeah.
or else it's a belly shirt.
Yeah. My,
3XL tall?
yeah.
Yeah.
You want
Awesome.
You want the belly button.
It's funny that you guys are the same size shirts because you're
We
very
don't look-
different
we
sized
don't
bodies.
look the same.
Yeah. My belly sticks out. What do you want?
Hey, it is what it is. You enjoy life, Clark.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
enjoy life.
You enjoy life. That's what I would say about you. I enjoy life too. We hope that you guys are all. So we got Jumptown coming on the 18th.
Yeah.
We'll probably have to
The
record.
following Sunday would be
Yeah,
Christmas.
so we'll probably have to record like something in between then,
Yeah.
and then
That's fine.
we'll figure it out, and then we'll do
a Friday night fucking matinee version of Pulling the Cork?
Yeah, something like that. And then we got a bunch of other stuff coming up. We got to go to Lily P's at some point. We got a
Yep.
lot of stuff.
Yep.
2023 is going to be a monster fucking year. I keep telling Donnie, I'm like, Danny, this is like the year. I'm like, I'm going to blow this thing up. He's like, how you going to do it? I'm like, I haven't figured that out yet, but I'm like, we're working on it. But we've had an unbelievable year. We have ton of people who fucking listen to the show.
Big year.
Fucking great.
Yeah, it's been
absolutely.
fucking. I have, and we
13
have
countries, you said?
13 countries.
World
Let's
travel.
fucking go.
Yeah.
You know what's funny?
We
that
should just
Ireland-
call our fucking podcast Passport Gang.
We have a couple like regular listeners in Ireland. Like,
Yeah.
because I can see every episode like where people listen from.
Yeah.
We have a couple regulars from in over in Ireland.
Fucking gangster.
So-
How's your podcast doing? We got 13 countries listening.
Yeah, I mean, it's what are you
You
gonna
need to
do
make
about it?
Fitzy and Clocky posters.
Dude, you guys are permanent members of the cast. Like, it's not fucking.
I love
You guys are the holiday correspondents. Anything to do with the holidays involves
pumped.
you guys. Every
Next
fucking
one, St.
time.
Patty's.
Oh, yeah.
Let's
Oh,
go.
wait, what about Valentine's Day?
Dude,
I mean,
Valentine's
I'll come
Day,
in.
I could do an hour
Let's
on
go.
what a sham that fucking thing
The
is.
day
Yeah,
after
it's
Christmas.
brutal.
Russell Stover is just taking all your money.
Cordial cherries.
Yeah.
Dude, have you got a way, in my opinion, and I know everybody's different, like Maggie doesn't really give a fuck about Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
I don't care. Reese's Hots.
Re-
It
oh,
doesn't
dude.
matter.
Oh, okay,
It doesn't
yeah,
matter.
I'm on
Reese's
board.
Any
makes
Reese's trees,
yes.
Yeah.
pumpkins.
Reese's, when Reese's makes something other than the fucking
the best.
the comb circle.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
My
Yeah.
question is,
Let's
how come
go.
there isn't a fucking Shamrock?
There should be
Yeah, that is bullshit.
Reese's.
Yeah, it's
They're
anti-Irish.
Reese's is listening.
Reese's
Dude, I might
is
just.
Let's go.
Honestly,
Shamrocks.
I'm not kidding. I might go home and email them.
Dude, I don't blame you.
You're like, excuse me, Mr. Reese?
I'll tell you one thing that's a fact. And some of my buddy called bullshit on this.
Sincerely, Bowden Street.
My buddy called bullshit on this, and that my buddy can go fuck himself. He didn't even listen to this podcast. But when I went to Hershey Park, I think I talked about this.
Yeah.
The fucking Hershey chocolate that you get at the fucking store sucks.
Yeah.
You go to Hershey Park, it's just like it must just come right off the fucking.
We talked about this at Halloween. Yeah,
It's
we talked
dude,
about
it's fucking unbelievable. So if you go to Hershey Park,
I've never been there, but you
that's a
guys
good
have told
take,
me,
dude.
yeah.
That's a good take. If you got kids and they're getting like it's a good fake Disney World, you know what I mean, type of thing. You know what I mean?
Lie to them. Oh,
Yeah,
it's fucking
it's like this is Disney. You like
Chocolate
Let's
Disney.
go visit the Amish and chocolate factory.
That's all you're getting there, too.
it? But yeah, so I hope everybody has a fucking absolutely awesome Christmas.
Yep.
Merry Christmas, fellas.
And
Merry Christmas.
Yeah,
Christmas.
and we will see you next week with Jumptown. It's
Yes,
gonna be a
sir.
very different episode.
Yeah.
He's like, I want to talk conspiracy theories. He's like, I'm like, I don't even know if you really know what a conspiracy theory is.
I don't think so
but,
either.
He is a conspiracy.
Can I give you a subject?
Yeah.
Did you know that they say that the Titanic didn't really sink? It
Yeah.
was the Olympic or whatever.
My son is all over this fucking.
So
What is
theory.
it?
The Titanic never sank. It was a different ship.
It was a different ship. The mothership, J.P. Morgan or something owned it. They erased the name. They were
Adam
back there.
Jumptown is all in on this. He,
So, yeah,
he already
so-
he already researched it. I guarantee.
They were on the
If
back
he's-
of it with
he's
a big
talking
pencil
conspiracy
eraser.
theories, yeah, he knows what's
And
going
then
on.
like wiping it. You know what I mean?
Banging the erasers outside of the.
It's like when they were scraping the barnacles off in One Crazy Summer.
I got a beef with that kid.
With who?
Barnacle.
Jumptown, yeah.
Why?
Because we've been trying to make it happen, but schedule-wise, we haven't been able to make it
To
happen.
do a beef review?
Yeah, maybe we'll go to Bella's.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
week.
he lives around the corner.
Yeah.
From who?
I mean, he lives up in Merrimack Valley.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
maybe all four of us could get up there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'd
Maybe all
fucking
five
love
of us
to.
No,
could get
fuck
up
you.
there.
I want to go to Mike's.
Fuck you.
Well, it's Royal Roast Beef in Easton.
Yeah.
Go to
He's
Market
like,
Basket.
he's like, nah,
Roast
fuck
beef,
you.
East Boston.
Brothers
fish
in
sandwich.
Dedham.
Fish sandwich.
dude.
Really? Good?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Plus Kelly's roast beef. Roast beef is garbage, but they got good chili.
They got
Chili.
Hey,
Really?
Chili.
Their cheeseburger plate slaps.
Absolutely.
Does.
Chicken fingers, cheeseburger, anything fried, Kelly's
Yeah.
fucks. Roast beef.
Roast
Yeah.
beef, they
Let's-
just drop the
Hey,
ball.
Hey, I gotta tell you too, real quick before we go, but this cracked me up, and I'll
But
put.
hey, they're going across the country.
Yeah,
Sarasota
Sarasota
just opened up.
started.
Let's
17
fucking
locations.
go. Let's spread the North Shore beef everywhere.
I know.
I'm with it.
I
I'm
know.
with it.
I told Ferg, I actually texted this morning. I'm like, dude, you've done a fucking great job with that group because everybody in it's
huge.
fucking
It's
awesome.
huge, yeah.
We're all like, we
It's-
all
it's
like
a-
each other.
yeah,
it's
a
fucking
good
great.
fucking
Those
time.
goofs down in Florida don't know what a beef is.
No,
Yeah,
but
fucking no.
spread it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a good sandwich. Get it all over the
Right,
place.
Fitzy, I will.
All right, sorry, I don't mean to get aggressive.
Jump down.
I have passion for my food.
I
and my
love
roast
it.
beefs.
I can't wait to beef. Are you gonna get it? Will you get a double decker?
No, I'll die. I'll probably get a junior. I mean,
Well,
when I go
yeah,
to these places, I know the stack they give. So a lot of like we just went to Pete's this past Friday, and a couple guys got supers. I go to Junior because I know the stack
Yeah.
that they give you. It's like
Yeah.
a pound of beef in a Junior.
I'll be honestly, I know this is turning into some fucking like a food review show now, but I kind of gone to a point. I used to only order Supas for a long time, but I've kind of gotten to the point where like
Two
I
Juniors
like the
is
regular
fine.
bun. I like the regular bun because
I like the onion roll.
I like the onion roll too, but like it definitely like you can
It's
taste
too
more of the
big.
beef. Yeah, it is.
It's too big. A lot of these places have. These places know the page exists.
Yeah.
So they stack the fucking shit out of the sandwich.
Especially when it's
Doesn't
like
matter.
somebody like
Yeah.
you who they've seen
Yeah.
review shit.
I walk in like, not to be crazy, but people know who I
Yeah,
am.
yeah,
when I
of course.
walk in there.
I mean, you're a
so
very
they fucking
recognizable
stack-
person.
My
stack
buddy
the
actually,
sandwich, you know?
my buddy called me last week, and he was asking me about. He was like, "I gotta ask you a question," and he's like, "When you go into these roast beef places, like, do they know it's you?" And I'm like, "I've only been recognized once, and it was at Anthony's in Reading."
yeah.
Oh, really?
And the dude was like, "You're Beefy Smalls,"
Yeah.
and I was like, "I am."
Was it? So Anthony,
Yeah.
I live in Reading. So
Right.
Anthony himself, the
Yep.
owner, and the dude that manages the place,
Yeah.
they both follow the page, so they
Yeah.
know us.
But like, what my boy was trying to say was like, "Do they give you free beefs?" And I was like, "I've never gotten a free beef in my
No.
life."
No.
I think the
No.
guy might have slid me like a Fanta, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, the drinks
Yeah,
on
yeah,
me
yeah.
type of thing. But I
Yeah,
never got,
absolutely.
I never got
Classy
anything.
move.
Yeah,
No,
it's,
they
it's
don't-
all class.
They're not gonna.
but I also don't go in there thinking that
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
getting
No,
a free
yeah,
beef.
exactly. And
You don't
like,
expect-
and like,
Right.
I would never expect, like, for example, even though Bella's is like a, Bella's is a sponsor, I would never expect to not pay for my food there. You
No,
know what I mean?
absolutely.
And by the way, I'm
They got a
glad
business
to pay for it.
They got a business.
Yeah, they got a
to run.
business to run.
You're going to get lunch.
Yeah.
You pay for your lunch.
Right,
Exactly.
That's it.
Yeah,
It's
that's
that
it.
simple.
I don't
it.
expect anything.
Right.
You hear that, you freeloading fucks?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, but I'm fucking all in on Bella's trip this week. I'm definitely all in on it.
We'll
Something
figure,
that-
we'll figure out a
down,
day.
dude.
I know I can't do Mondays and Thursdays because of basketball practice, but I think every other day I'm thinking
Yeah, that's
good.
fine. I could maybe we can go Friday afternoon or something.
right.
By
Yeah,
the way,
Friday would work.
this is what I forgot to tell you. When I was on Jumptown's show the other night,
Yep.
the guy that he works with, Donnie White, called, and Donnie's like, Jumptown's so fucking like strong and big, like he's like, so same size as Fitzy basically. He fucking, I guess he tightened like the gas thing so tight that he had to call the fire department to get it
Donnie
over.
couldn't undo it.
Yeah, because he's like, I had to call the fucking fire department, jump house. I had to get him over here. He's like, Jesus Christ, what are you doing with those arms? He's
Good guy to have. You can't open a pickle jar.
Yeah, and then he's like, then fucking Jumptown's like, oh, Donnie White. Like, he's high as a fucking kite, for Christ's sakes. Anyways, all right, we'll be back next week. We appreciate you guys joining.
Can I
Yes.
close the show with
course.
a Creole rap?
Yeah.
Yes.
Danny is always talking about growing up with Haitian
Haitians.
people and Creole people.
Yeah.
I grew up in Somerville in the 90s.
Yeah.
And I hung out with dudes. All right, so here we go. I'm just going to do it.
I love it.
Oh my God.
Gia ici cap fem ma geniok sang fezi. O no monsieur no mati. Le bonyo que boyo debo listen le police veni. O no monsieur no mati. Gia ici cap fem ma geniok sang fezi. O no monsieur no mati. Le bonyo que boyo debo listen le police veni. O no monsieur no mati.
Oh my God.
That was like the most, dude.
What do you think about that, Danny?
Dude, I think I just got put in stuffed in a locker.
I think
Let's
that was-
fucking go.
That was, first of all, that's like when I didn't know, my buddy was married to buddy was married to a Mexican woman, and like his kid looks Irish. I went in there one day, he's just talking fluent fucking Spanish. I'm like, this kid fucking speaks
Dude,
Spanish?
Christy has a
Dude, that was like that. Like I did not expect that to
That
come
was
out
a
of your mouth.
Cosby Show fucking challenge on
Yeah.
when they get the
Look at
tattoos
me,
on, remember?
red hair, blue
Challenge.
eyes, pale as a ghost. But I grew up in the 90s in Somerville.
That was awesome.
That was the fuck. By the way,
I hope, do any of your friends listen to this?
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait for them
Yeah.
to listen
I'm
to that.
actually, now I'm gonna be like, you might want to listen to this one because we have a Viking speaking fluent fucking Creole.
that is. By the way,
Unbelievable. Fitzy.
to everybody out there,
You
that
are a
was-
bilingual angel.
That
I
was
have
your
no
Christmas
idea.
present.
I have no idea what I just said.
Merry
But
Christmas.
I said it.
But you know it.
Yeah,
Why would you listen to that? Obviously, you had to listen to it.
I
a
did.
ton.
Yeah, I used to. Yeah. Yeah.
That's fucking. That is the best way to close the show ever. I'm fucking.
Let's fucking go.
You did say that like the Mexican, they were half Mexican. He was speaking Spanish, or she was speaking Spanish.
Yeah.
Christy has an aunt that looks like a fucking Nazi, blonde hair, blue eyes.
eyes.
And she comes in, she's like, "Papi, I'm like, what the fuck?" And her name is Daisy, Titi Daisy.
Auntie Daisy.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be back next week.
Merry
Thank you
Christmas,
boys for coming
everybody.
in.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Good
Christmas.
job.